So there was a guy last time who said, well, let me see here. Yeah, Victor Martinez said last stream of 2022, and I was all like, no, I'm gonna stream again, and I didn't. So I don't know. I guess I don't think that was like a bet or anything, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Here we are. It's 2023, and everything sucks. Christ, Isabel, are you okay? That's a terrible New Year's Eve experience. Oh God. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That was a mashup of fucking Phantom by Justice and Last Surprise from Persona 5. I spent a little while looking for like a good mashup. I almost you're gonna see my process here. So I almost started us. Wow, I listened to like 30 of these fucking things. I almost started us with this.
I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer.
But then I would have had to do a whole disclaimer for the fucking peanut gallery that, you know, Kanye is an interesting person and whatnot. Yeah. No, there's a lot of those. There's another one here from another Justice one. Come on.
Showtime.
Pretty good stuff, But, you know, it's no time for festivities. It's no time to be happy. Because fuck you! It's January! Oh, sorry. No, I can't say that anymore, right? Because this is new YouTube. YouTube, like, enacted some new policies or something, I guess. As they tend to do, where they just enact sweeping changes that screw over a lot of their people overnight. They did that, and I guess now it's like it's even more illegal to say a swear. So it's a cool thing that happened right when I was making my 4chan nostalgia video. So that's great. I think I'm just gonna proceed as usual. I don't know. We'll frickin' see what happens. I will say this: the new 4chan video is going to be censored quite heavily. And I'm not doing so. Before, it wasn't going to be. It wasn't going to be before. Before, it was going to be very lightly, tastefully censored, and then there was going to be an uncensored version, unlisted, that I would link in the description. I'd be like, hey, YouTube will probably, like, age restrict this one, and I won't be able to, like, you know, nobody will see it. So here it is, unlisted. You can watch the good version, but the, like, version that you click on is the one that's, like, whatever. But now they've enacted some new shit. I mean, new stuff. It's new stuff. It's new, cool stuff. Where it's now harder than ever, truly, to express yourself and be a person on YouTube. So that's great. Always a fan of that. You just keep hitting those home runs, Google. Yeah, so now the video is going to be butchered. Absolutely butchered. The good version is still going to be available. Don't you worry. You're still going to be able to see the good version. But if anybody remembers, oh god, it was like 5 or 6 years ago now. It was like 2016, I think. It was right around the first adpocalypse. Vinny came out with like a Planet Coaster video, and he like changed every swear word to like frozen rice and like a bunch of stupid stuff. So expect something. Expect something that might potentially just augment the experience, but may also entirely butcher it. Don't worry, the good version will still be available. But yes, this is where we are now. We are now in 2023. Last night was, I guess, the final ever Mr. Medicare stream, because Mr. Medicare is not doing very well. And, sadly, as he said, he doesn't think he's gonna be making it through 2023. Sadly, I think a lot of the stupid people are still gonna be with us, though. So yeah, it's pretty much a body bag survival guide. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I didn't really watch the stream last night because it kind of just made me feel kind of sad, but I will probably catch up on those eventually. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a hell of a thing. Hell of a way to close out an era, and now we're just stuck here in 2023 with horrible new policies on YouTube, which hopefully will be like, you know, not that extreme. I mean, I made a whole rant a couple years ago about COPPA and that whole thing. It was like an hour long, like, oh, we're all doomed now. And I mean, that's because they basically advertised it in a way that sounded like we would all be doomed now, but it didn't really seem to do much. So, like, I don't know, hopefully this won't be that extreme, but I don't know, I keep fervently checking my videos on my channel thing to see if, like, oh god, have they wiped me out? What's going on here? What's going on? Because, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I joke a little bit, but it now seems like it is harder than ever to just be yourself, act like, you know, authentically. And I mean, you know, it's like swearing, you know, not everybody needs to swear. Say what you will about him, but Linkara has always been able to make videos where he delivers his subject matter and, you know, entertains his audience, whoever those people might be, without swearing. I think he does that. And, you know, Jerry Seinfeld is also someone who doesn't swear too much, so it's like, you don't need to swear, you know. There are plenty of sex offenders. I mean, there are plenty of people out there who don't swear. And, you know, you don't need to, but it just does feel like sort of an encroachment on, like, well, you know, YouTube is now meant for people that squeakily polish all of their stuff, and make sure that everybody is padded off in, like, a little cell where nothing can hurt them, and everybody has a little seizure warning before any colors appear on the screen at all. And, like, I don't know, man. It's like, welcome to 2023. One more step towards just completely being overtaken by late night show clips. Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna try to make the best of it. We're gonna keep on trucking and whatnot. I've got a lot of garbage for today, so there's that. I might play some games too, because I figured out a whole method for randomizing games, which I think will be fun. There was a stream I did a couple years ago on Twitch, for the, like, brief period where I was on Twitch, where I basically, like, I would play a bit of a game, like a random crappy NES game. God, I just said crappy. I'm not gonna try to moderate my speech too much, but it might happen by accident now. Good God. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, Susan. Where's the Susan? Do I still have the I have to get the Susan. But yeah, there was a stream that I did a couple years ago, where I would, like, you know, play a random game, a little bit of it, and then I would, like, get bored of that, and then I would play some garbage video, or, like, a recommendation for chat. I don't know if we'll do that today necessarily. Where the hell is the Susan? Where did she go? I mean, she's got to be in video folder, right? God damn it. God damn it. The Susan got away from us, chat. I think the Susan escaped. I do have this, though. I don't think I ever use this. I think we're just going to keep him down here for a little bit. Yeah. You know, just a little bit. He's just going to be right there. There you go. That's fine. So no Susan, but we do have a little bit of Pamps. So let me get started here. Like I say, I don't know if we'll necessarily be doing game stuff today, but we might. We might. I have an interesting thing going on with that. So first, oh god. First, I have something which I'm very happy to bring to you, and I know some people are not necessarily always a fan of when I do bad cooking people, but there will be more after the bad cooking person, and this person seems quite special. This is a new individual who seems to be rapidly deleting her videos, unfortunately. And so we've got a few of them here on her YouTube, but I think she has basically wiped out her TikTok. And yeah, this is a person named Candy's Cooking. And, well, you know, this is a very good thumbnail right here. I like this thumbnail. This would be a good thumbnail for my stream, actually. But Candy's Cooking, official. And she makes lasagna. She makes a few things. She reacts to TikTok hate. And from what I can tell, I have not watched any of her stuff, but I can see this. I can see this picture here. I haven't watched any of her stuff, but from what I could tell, she seems to be a mixture of Iron Wrath and Kay, because she's British, and she's a lady, but she also gets mad at comments and, like, spites people and stuff. And much like both of them, I don't think she apparently can cook very well. I don't know which one to click on first. I guess we'll start with the lasagna one here, because I like a good lasagna. And, you know, As always, we're not going into this assuming that it's going to be terrible. This might be fine. People might be completely overreacting. I haven't watched any of the footage of this. I haven't watched any of this woman's videos. It might be totally fine. So let's not overreact right away. We got a little Winnie the Pooh over here. I don't know if you can even see that. Hang on. Oh, hang on. We also need the pamper chew. There you go. He's with us now. The pamper chew is down. We're gonna be looking at ABDLs again soon. I don't know if I mentioned that on the last stream, but it's been a while. It's been like a long time since we've looked at baby lads. I feel like, I mean, we did do the golden baby. We did do him in like the summer, but I don't know. That was also a guy we looked at before. We gotta find some new baby lads. God damn it! The last time we looked at baby lads, I found Joey Cuties, who was literally just shitting himself on camera, so that was cool. But speaking of shitting yourself on camera, let's watch this video.
Oh well, by the time that's good, I suppose. I have another one. Oh,
that's true. That is Xi Jinping.
Ah, he's got it in the drawer.
What did you do?
I don't know.
What are you? Why are you fucking flinging mushrooms into this? So you're making lasagna, right? All right. So there's like beef, I guess that is, and there's mushrooms. That's all fine, sure. Why is this like? Is that sauerkraut? What the fuck is this thing in the jar?
He's got it in the drawer.
Oh, well maybe put them in properly then. Don't throw them.
Don't judge.
So this woman is like mainly on TikTok, but we're here on her YouTube, and you know, hopefully it'll be exciting. That's like a big frozen chunk of beef there. I could have thought of it.
To say I love you.
Oh god, what is happening now?
I'm gonna eat you up tonight. Hello, I love you.
Don't eat it. Okay, good. Because there's like uncooked beef juice in there. I think she did eat one of the mushroom that fell in the drawer. I think it like splashed into the pan first. So, I mean, I don't know. Well, it's fine. What are you adding? What is that? What? Okay, please stop. But oh my god, she's really singing. What is that though? What is this recipe? She needs to watch the Quentin Reviews video about how to open a tough jar.
I ain't got the strength for this, mate.
Oh, I can't do it, Gov. I don't know what exactly her accent is. It seems like it's jumping around a little bit.
I know.
She do be quirky though.
Nah. No sauce, mate.
Your guess is as good as mine, chat. I heard the word sauce. Oh, is that what that is? It's is that like an Alfredo sauce, I guess? Is this like an Alfredo lasagna with beef? Maybe? Okay. What is she? Okay, she's jiggling.
Oh, the sauce
I don't know what's happening, chat. This is this is alarming.
Help me!
What is going on? What is going on? Jesus Christ.
Oh, the sauce welcome to my show, my cooking show. I am the best chef in UK, and he's gonna make it #1. I can't even open the creamy sauce.
She can't even open the creamy sauce, chat. What? Who is holding the camera? Why can't... Shut up. Why can't he help her, or whoever's there? We've all had a tough jar before. Run it under some water or something. Why? Dear God, she's having like a meltdown.
So YouTube.
Thane says not hard to be the best chef in the UK. Based on some of what we've seen. Well, you can edit the video, or...
You uploaded this to YouTube.
Why are they torturing her with this video? What's going on?
They're gonna laugh at me!
Well, this is objectively funny, so...
You're all gonna laugh because I ain't manly and I can't open it.
Well, it's not that you're not manly, you can run it under the water. It's more your demeanor, really. It's not what you said, it's how you said it.
They're gonna think I'm
I have to say, by the way, at this angle, currently, it looks like she is like a bob oblong with no legs. Like, she's just like on the floor, she has to like bounce around or something.
weakling. I'm not weak. Can somebody give me an
The clash between her and the sauce!
I'm gonna suck it. I am. Oh no.
So like, yeah, this is, who is filming this? This is, pretty fucked up that you're just filming this and just letting this happen, because you could tell, I mean, the camera's being moved, somebody is, like, running this operation. Who is just letting her do this? She's having a breakdown.
Oh no.
This poor woman.
Oh no. And the voices in my head get loud. Oh, would you like a car now? No! Oh, I'm okay. Calm down. Only a cookie Oh, you still ate your frosted.
So yeah, she's, like, not well. I didn't realize she was, like, I didn't realize she was not well, you know, I was not aware of that. Now I'm just a little more concerned about who it is behind the camera. I think I heard somebody laughing earlier, too. I mean, again, it is funny, a little bit. We can all agree that it's funny and also agree that it's fucked up, right? I mean, that's fine, right?
Hello. On YouTube, my dinner and go and wear the sunlight.
She could be drunk. It could be okay because she's drunk.
Welcome to Candy's cooking show. I am my own. I am my own show.
I don't know. Somebody asked for one winged angel, and I don't think it fits. Not currently. Is she gonna eat it?
Just last notch.
What are you doing?
Right, one more go. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, somebody is just, like, letting this happen. You can hear them breathing off screen. This is very exploitative.
I've got you, Tim. I've got you. You've got to impersonate it.
It's time! The battle begins again!
Oh, I need somebody to help me! They're gonna laugh at me on YouTube! If you go over to my page,
Well,
you will see my YouTube link because I'm gonna upload it.
yeah, I mean, I have to agree. Yes, I think we are currently laughing at you on YouTube, but it's not at you. It's more, well, it is at you a little bit, but we understand that this is not a good situation, right? We understand we need to figure out who's behind this, really. That's truly the situation, as I play funny music over this woman's crisis.
But if any of you laugh at me, don't get no dinner.
The guy could easily tell her, like, run it under the water, or he could help her. I think it is a guy, from what I can hear. Maybe they both don't know that you can, like, do that. I don't know. But yeah, he could definitely help in some way.
I'll give you free food in my...
Or, like, at least provide some moral support.
I'll make, if you come to my calf, I'll make you wear it. Free dinner.
Simple as. Okay, I mean, it is funny, but come on, you are in a position to help this lady.
Help! This is what you get. Being a a lesbian.
Hey, welcome to 2023, everybody.
Man. Sorry.
Wait, so is it a woman then holding the camera? Is it like her girlfriend or her wife or whatever who's like doing this then? It kind of sounded like a guy, but maybe not.
But us women, we're weaklings.
Maybe the other person is weaker than this lady, and this is, you know, the best the best troops that the country has to offer.
Well, if you show me a good lesbian who can open that, I'm up for it. I'm a big leser, and I can't open it.
She is a big leza. Is that what she just said? Is that what is she?
A good lesbian who
Is that like British slang? Hang
can open
on.
that, I'm up for it. Because I'm a big leser.
Leza. Okay, that just sounds like lizard though. I mean, has anybody has any lesbian ever called herself like a lizard or something? I don't know.
And I can't open it.
Big les. Someone in chat says it's fake, and I mean it could well be. I mean, I kind of hate that we have to go into everything now because of like TikTok virality and all that bullshit. We have to approach every subject matter now with like, well, it's probably fake. There's no way somebody could be this stupid, right? And then frequently they are that stupid, but usually it might also be fake, like at the same time. Like they are that stupid, but for entirely different reasons. So this might be fake. I don't know. I wish I was still naive, man. I'm going through editing that 4chan video and I see all the cum fungus towel and whatnot, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably not real. That guy probably just glued some mushrooms to a towel, but, you know, at the time I would have believed it, you know. I really would have believed it. I don't know. This seems like somebody who's got some kind of problem. I think I'm inclined to believe this one.
I'm telling your mothers. I'm telling your mothers to face you to not help me to open it. Help! No, the cooking. No, we ain't having a lasagna tonight.
She keeps going back to the jar!
We having a sheep shower.
The battle begins once more!
Oh, my hands are big full.
Alright, listen. Sadly, somebody asked me to play a version of Receive You. $5 from Phantom Man Ass. The only version of it that I have is the one from the Fist of the North Star game. I don't think it fits that well, sorry.
This is. I need some cream. And everything. Oi! Anyone in this house who can help me?
Is there, though? Who is holding the camera?
How many minutes is this YouTube channel now?
Also, half of the dialogue is like, just frankly, just unintelligible, I'm sorry to say. I don't know if there's anybody from this region of England who is, like, offended by that, but, I mean, maybe she's just not enunciating very much. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. My Canadian ears are not set up for this. Wrong firmware.
I will do it, I will do it, I will do it, I will do it, I will!
She will. She can do it!
No, I won't.
Just run it underwater, lady. Come on.
Ooh! I think I did. Well, we don't need a man after all, guys. You just need strong teeth.
Wait. No, wait. Why? Okay, hang on. No. There's a fucking plastic thing on the jar still? She's taking it off with her teeth. That means that she's been trying to twist off the whole plastic thing, too, the seal. That's why it's not opening, ma'am! Miss, that's why it's not happening, I'm sorry to tell you. Yes, thank goodness you figured out that you should take that off.
Nah, all you need is candy cane.
Relax.
It's time to make a lasagna! YouTube! It's time to make a lasagna! And you still ain't frozen, you little cheapskate.
I never know what she's gonna do next.
I'm taking your time.
You can break it up.
Welcome to the show. If you don't know what I'm
Welcome
about,
to the Space Jam. What the fuck is she doing? What is she doing? Exactly?
Lasagna.
She got the sauce open. Wow. Why is she pouring it into a fucking pan of nothing but grease? What's going on, Chad? I'm very concerned. Why did she take out all of the beef? Because it wasn't thawing quick enough? Well, she could have thawed it. Or just left it in the fucking pan. It's not gonna thaw quicker by taking it out. And now she pours the jar of sauce in. The much anticipated jar of sauce. The oft spoken of jar of sauce. Which is now here and ready and present and ready to be accounted, and it's being poured into this just this pit of despair here with the oil and the shrooms. You're supposed to like drain that a little bit or something, or at least cook it off. Oh dear. You know, we went in with the giving her the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to, but like, oh man. That's the moment when our lives changed. That's the moment when everything changed and nothing could go back to the same. The pan is now filled with regrets and shame.
I'm happy. No, I ain't. 'Cause I ain't got a spoon.
Oh no, now it's the new arc. She's gonna have a fucking breakdown. Oh, there we go. Well, that works. Oh, that's a very maniacal Joker laugh there. Yeah, I don't know. Is this lady on any kind of medicine or something? I mean, listen, I had a thing earlier this morning where I was editing my video and I was trying to make a little mask for like brightness thing. Just for a little effect, I wanted to highlight a thing. And it was not letting me fucking place the points correctly and like grab them correctly. And I was having pretty much a similar style of breakdown. I was over here like, fucking Adobe, this fucking software that I pay for. So like, you know, I can understand a little bit, but I do wonder. I mean, this is pretty extensive and. It seems quite exhausting for her, really.
Can you tell your nannies I'm making her a dinner, please? Nannies, all the nannies out there, can you duet this, please? I'm cooking
Hello,
a lovely
Aiden.
lasagna.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to all. It's probably gonna be, you know, statistically following the trend, it's probably not going to be a great year, but you know, we can sure keep the hope. Happy New Year, everybody.
It's my first time I'm making one.
By the way, I'm going to be live for quite a while today. I expect a fairly long stream. I started early so that I could finish late. I don't know about late, but like, I don't know. Somewhere around evening Eastern. We're going from sunlight to sundown. So we're starting with trash. We'll see how we go from there.
Hello, my lovely.
I mean, we're starting with cooking trash. We'll see how we go from there. I do have to say I have two other things prepared, which I don't know if anybody has ever binge watched the deep web browsing series from Mudahar, but I every now and then, because there's so many of them that I like don't remember which ones I've even seen. So every now and then I'll just throw one on and like, you know, throw a few on and it's like, did I see this? I don't know. I don't remember, but here's a crazy guy that I could look at. And so I found a couple of people through that. So based Muda.
I'm joining my show. Head over to my YouTube.
My
neighbour's
YouTube.
filming me right now.
Wait.
Head over to my YouTube because my neighbour is filming me.
Your neighbor. Okay, so we have a clue. This is a neighbor, not a partner, not a sibling or relative, not a parent, not a child. A neighbor. So maybe somebody who doesn't necessarily have like a familial friendly connection to her. They may be using her for their own nefarious purposes, which I mean is, you know, I'm also kind of doing that. So I mean, but I'm doing it while wagging my finger at that person.
Right now, at Candy's Cooking Official, and it's going to be uploaded in about, well, as long as this video takes. It's taking its time. Hurry up.
So yeah, this is disgusting. I mean, I'm sorry to be rude, but we just have this pan of like, it's like, I guess Alfredo sauce, which I'm not gonna say it doesn't go with beef. You can use it with beef, I guess, but typically I would not see that used with beef. I would see it used with chicken or fish or maybe turkey even. Not so much with ground beef. Maybe like steak, but not ground beef, which is what she's got. But then she just dumps that into this vat of oil and grease. And this is supposed to be a lasagna. I mean, we aren't even to the stage of constructing the lasagna yet. I'm so fucking curious. Freaking curious. Sorry. I gotta be safe. I gotta be wise to the new scheme. I'm so curious as to what that lasagna must look like at the end, because it doesn't look like we're gonna get there. Maybe it would have been on her TikTok, but she has been deleting a lot of stuff from her TikTok. Or I say she, it's probably the neighbor. It's probably just this mysterious neighbor. Hopefully we'll learn more about the situation.
There's no frozen pictures loaded around the ass.
Now I'm gonna be reading all the super chats at the end, but this is a good one from $5 from Chase Cochran. Imagine your neighbor asks you to come over and record something and you discover she's both mentally unwell and a horrible cook. Well, that could be. She could have just innocently asked her neighbor to do this for her YouTube channel. That's an option. Certainly the more sinister option is that this is like a fucking fricking. This is a frickin' exploitative situation, I guess, where they're just taking this lady and maybe, you know, filming her and, you know, just kind of uploading it. But she does say my YouTube, so I guess it is her YouTube. So maybe she is the one calling the shots here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. Do you know what?
Gotta mash that one up with mass destruction at some point.
Men and women.
I've been trying to make one of those Persona mashups. I've been trying to do a Kanye one. It's not working out so well. I'll keep you posted.
They're all the same. They can do this. We can do this. Oh, if only you could just open it with our teeth.
So she's like rambling now.
And then it's the best lasagna. You ready?
Okay, now are we making the lasagna? Oh, it's just oil. It's just grease and oil. Oh god. Oh, you can see the oil. Oh dear.
I think there's a bit too much oil in it.
Yeah, a little bit. Little bit.
So now you just got to put on the topping.
The topping? Wait. Are we gonna get the complete lasagna? Oh dear god. Oh no! I never stopped to consider that the full fucking dish. Thanks, Susan. Could be so close to finishing. Cause lasagna, I mean, you know, you have a lot more to do with lasagna. What do you mean, just the topping? Are you just adding the noodles?
Oh, is it funny? You were winding for me.
Oh no, it's just the sloppy. Oh no, why? And she took out the beef too. She took out all the beef. She took out the big chunk of beef. She didn't add it back in. What happened to the beef?
Yeah.
It's just over there. The beef is just in that pan over there. What happened to that?
They look like bed sheets.
Candy, please, are you okay?
They look like bed sheets. Oh, you can lay your bed on it and all.
Somebody... Again, all the super chats at the end. $2 from your mother, though. Alan tutorial, but IRL. God damn, this might be. Oh dear. I'm waiting for her to stab through a terrible picture of a manga drawing.
Oh no. I think I meant to add meat on top.
Yeah, I think you were meant to do a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I guess if you're the neighbor, it's not really your obligation to do anything to help this woman, is it? I mean, you can be nice and choose to. But, like, you know, if you are just being asked by this lady, hey, can you help me record my thing? And, like, I mean, I guess there's you know, there's no, like, great social thing that says that you have to help her. I mean, she's on her own. She's fine. She doesn't need a mommy, right? She's just cooking. That's gotta be what that's how the neighbor sleeps at night. That's how we're all sleeping at night, really. But yeah, no, she's making lasagna, and I mean, she's just now realized that she may have skipped 1 or 2 steps. She took out all the meat, she didn't add any cheese, obviously, and of course there's just this one layer of just stuff and then noodle. And yeah, she's just suddenly realizing... I mean, again, it seems that she's got some kind of issue where she's, like, manic or something, and she's, like, going along, just doing whatever, and then she crashes, back to reality, and she's like, oh, right, I was supposed to add, like, 15 other ingredients, oops. Oh, I was supposed to drain the oil. Oh, man, this wasn't a mainly oil-focused dish. Oops. And it is sad, but, I mean... I don't know, again, it seems like if she's living on her own, I guess she manages to get by somehow, so... Who are we to judge, truly? If DSP can be called a functioning adult, then, you know, hey, who's to say?
You don't eat this. Yeah, make sense.
Yeah, take some of that cheese. I love that it's British cheese, too. It's like got the British, it's got the Union Jack on there.
Oh,
we got more of the, oh god. Oh god.
Straight in the oven.
I like how she just gave up. Like, you could tell there's a moment where she's like...
They look like bed sheets.
She's like adding the noodles. Oh no!
I think I meant to add meat on top.
Oh no! She just like realizes that, and then it's like she just like.
You don't eat this. Yeah, make sense.
Whatever. Add some cheese. Whatever. Eat some cheese. Oh god. Slop some of that on there. Whatever. And we're done.
Straight in the oven.
This is gonna be how my cooking streams go. Whenever I do streams where I'm like cooking on stream, I'm gonna just low effort cooking. We're just gonna slop it on in there, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Now I'm gonna upload this to YouTube.
Why do we still have the boiling oil on the hob there? You might want to dial that back a little.
Like it.
Oh, look at it. Oh, yum yum yum. Oh no.
You best eat it, because that took me like nearly bloody 10 hours to open. And I'm only a short woman, you know.
You know, short queens rise up, I guess. Rise up on your tippy toes, I would imagine.
Oh, turn that fan off.
Or on like a stool or something.
Hello.
Hello. Bye.
So, YouTube, don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks for viewing me. If you like what I'm doing, keep viewing me.
Even though it takes a short woman
Give me a big thumbs
10
up.
hours to open that. But yeah.
Well, you know, this is a lesson. You know, maybe next time she'll open the jar and then start the video. You know, get everything prepped. Really, I think that's a reasonable thing to take away from this.
Us men and women, we work together, okay? Because us women and men with
Oh yeah, the grease is just still going while she's soliloquying over here. At any moment that grease could just burn this little Mickey Mouse funhouse to the ground.
We've all got the same strength. But I have to use my teeth. You know, I wish I was a caveman.
You don't need to use your teeth. You just need to take off the plastic thing, and then you can open the jar. The plastic thing is to stop people from opening the jar. You had difficulty opening the jar, not because you are a short lesbian, as in your own words, but because you didn't follow the steps to open the jar. And then you did, and you acted like it was a miracle that you No, you just finally did it right. And then it opened. I mean,
I need to go in one of those boxing rings. Probably with Gordon Manby. Because he's jealous of my amazing cooking.
oh yeah, he's just jealous.
Why is that fat everywhere? Oh no. It's a bit dirty and it's so much trouble.
Okay, well, she just kind of goes off there, I guess. She just kind of trails off. That's her lasagna video. Oh, for God's sakes. Reacting to my TikTok comments. Oh, she's, like, edited in this one. Oh, boy. Candy's cooking. So this is, like, a clip montage of her TikTok, which, again, I think a lot of these have been deleted, so let's watch this.
Welcome to Candy's cooking show. This video is about 20
This
minutes
will give us some more context. It seems like she is the one in control here.
So I hope you would enjoy this. My name's Candy G, and I upload my videos on TikTok, but now I'm uploading them on YouTube.
Bane, please, you don't have to shill for likes on my stream. You could do that on your stream if you want.
Enjoy this channel. Please don't disrespect my food because it actually tastes really amazing. I love you all so much, and I hope you have a very good Christmas. Take care, Candy.
I mean, I do say it seems like she's in control, but she also seems like she's reading from a script at gunpoint. So, you know, I don't know. Again, questions are being asked.
Cooking official. Hi everyone, so today I'm making something really spicy.
Well, what do we got? Really spicy?
Ooh.
Well, what is it that is really spicy, though?
Oh, it's not even on.
No, it's on.
And then I'm going to be doing the one chip challenge. Apparently that's really hot and all.
Oh. So that's just an entirely separate thing happening in this video. What are you cooking, though?
Let's open some beans.
It was like an Uncle Ben rice, and now there's beans? What? Why is that spicy? It's just beans.
There you go, have a look.
I could see. Rice and beans.
Add some jalapenos.
What did you just say?
Add some jalapenos.
It sounds like she says jalapenos, but it actually sounds like she says galapinos, which would be impressive. So yeah, in this one she's just filming herself, so I don't know I don't know what the deal. I guess the neighbor is not an evil mastermind. We can kind of rule that one out.
Mix it together.
But the neighbor probably could stand to help this lady or something. I don't know. She seems less manic in this one.
So let's have that cook while we try the one chip challenge. I guarantee you, it's not as hot as the last one.
She's doing it. She took the whole chip in one bite. Oh boy. That could be...
No, what are you talking about?
That could be exciting.
shit. Oh, fuck.
Fuck, wrong song. Yeah, drink the milk. It's now time. It's time for spice. Alright, that's fine. No, 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 no. Shut up. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Like some cheese.
Oh, God. These edibles ain't shit. Oh, we've got time codes here. This is spicy, and then healthy, and then shepherd's pie. And then macaroni cheese, and then bacon macaroni cheese, and then steak dinner. So we got a full course meal ahead of us here.
Can't finish it. Oh! Oh dear! Oh, that's worse!
Oh, God.
Ah!
Oh, she's gonna take down that whole jug. That whole jug! Oh, she rubbed her eyes, didn't she? Oh, what's happening now? Oh, poor lady. She's just abandoning the food, by the way.
Ooh. Ooh. Don't try that.
Yeah, you know, that's why they call it a challenge. You know, you might have wanted to have some respect for the chip, lady. They don't sell it to you in one chip for nothing. Okay? That chip is serious business. Some people can take it. Some people can take it. But I've seen some people break. And this is a casualty of the chip, truly. I want to try the chip someday. So, I take it that whatever the beans and rice food was, that's just gone now. That recipe is not happening. That's good. Boom. Now we're making healthy. Does she have, like... Is that like an autism tattoo? What is that? There's like puzzle pieces. I don't know. That might be something else. Huh.
So join me while I make a nice healthy meal.
Pour a bunch of oil into the pan. Which, I mean, there's oil in healthy meals too, but I mean, it's just funny she just dumping oil into a pan while she's talking about making healthy meals. Go for it, though. Okay, now we got bacon. Oil and bacon. We're gonna make a nice healthy meal, everybody. We're gonna add extra oil to bacon. You couldn't script this, right? I mean, this is unbelievable.
Got some bacon in the frying pan.
This is the healthy meal, everybody.
Some hot dogs.
Oh my goodness. Well, you're gonna get a lot of protein and various different essences of animal in your diet, so that's good, I guess. Microwaved Doggertsons. Don't forget to add your Dr. Pepper to the healthy meal.
So we...
Oh, it was like a Coke Zero. Oh, man. You know, unrelated to this video entirely, and I would never say this to bully anybody, but I will say the funniest thing that Donald Trump ever said was, "I have never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke." Which is especially funny because he drank Diet Coke. But that's still, it's true. It's the only thing he's ever said that's entirely true, and I can completely agree with.
It is. Let's add some cheese.
Not that that's related to this video at all. She was drinking, like, Coke Zero, so it's fine. It's fine.
I don't want to be no
wasn't bullying
complaining.
anybody.
Because it ain't a takeaway. It's just pasta with a bit of bacon and hot dogs and cheese.
What the fuck? That's your healthy food? Like, when I make regular spaghetti with, you know, just beef and some vegetables and stuff, and I add cheese to it, and I'm like, oh man, that's pretty oily, beefy, cheesy dinner. This one might not be very healthy. This lady is like, oh yeah, we're making a healthy meal. Add your bacon to your vat of oil and your hot dogs and your cheese. Oh Lord. Okay, that's healthy. This is shepherd's pie.
So join me while I make a nice, healthy shepherd's pie.
Join me why I made a healthy shepherd pie.
These are 20% low fat.
What is it? Okay. I do feel sorry for this lady because every second she looks like she's got like some kind of deep regrets about something. She just looks longingly, miserably into the distance.
I can't get the paper off.
Yeah, you're supposed to take the paper off before you start cooking it, miss.
Okay. Mushrooms. That's really healthy.
Just tossing in the shrooms again. This seems very similar to her other beef and mushroom recipe so far.
I can't chop it up, it's really hard.
It's gonna be a healthy shepherd pie, by the way. It's gonna be a healthy one. So I guess she's gonna add some extra bacon to this one. Did she take the paper
Let's put the mash
off?
in the microwave.
The mash in the microwave. Well, it's like a common thing with these bad chefs. They never spring for butter. I mean, margarine is cheaper. It's like $6 for a thing of butter in Canada now. It's only $5 for a thing of margarine. Fuck you. It's January. It's 2023. But yeah, no. You know, it seems like Kay used the Marge. Iron Wrath really liked the margarine, and this lady too, with the margarine. I mean, I don't know, man. Just get like a small thing of butter at least. You're gonna do potatoes. Get butter. That's all I'm saying. You will believe that it's not butter. I'm telling you.
That was cooked. Well, the mints are doing quite well. I just have to chop them all up. And let's make some gravy.
Gravy.
Put it in the mince.
Why is she making it in a mug? What the fuck?
I like my gravy nice and thick, like wallpaper paste. Like that. Make sure it tastes good.
Drain your beef. That is not enough gravy either. What the hell is happening?
I love a raw
I think she added, like, not enough water for the amount of powder that she added. But also, she just has, like, just... What was the gravy? Was it literally just, like, beef bouillon powder? Like, OXO? With water? Is that what she made? Or was it, like, just a bulk thing of gravy powder that she just had? I don't know. But she did not make it properly or enough of it, it looks like. And she just added it to yet another undrained thing of, like, oily... Like, I guess if you just never don't eat your food with a bunch of oil, maybe you just don't notice, I guess. But, like, if I could have, like, a tenth of the amount of oil that's in this pan, and I could eat the thing at the end and be like, well, that was a little too oily. Like, man, that's a lot. It's just boiling away in there. What are you eating?
I love a raw mushroom.
Oh, shroom.
Doing quite well. So here we have the mince.
The mince.
Let's get the mash on.
Oh,
It
God.
won't come out.
just love these people that, like... Another common trait of these bad cooks is the idea, the very concept that they need to have a cooking channel. Like, I guess if you're just doing it for fun, then great, whatever, but the whole, like, oh yeah, I bought some pre-made mashed potatoes and a jar of, like, sauce or whatever. I got like a pre-packaged thing of gravy, and, like, you know, it's like, okay, well, we could just do that. It's not really, you don't need to make a video for this. You know, I mean, I guess this is like, hey, you can make a simple, quick, and easy sheepard pie if you want. But it's like, there are recipes that aren't like this and are better. So I don't know. I don't know what the point of this is. If you're gonna make something this simple, like, you don't need a recipe. You're just gonna make it, right? I mean, you're just gonna go, what the hell's in shepherd's pie? I don't know, we'll get some boxed mashed potatoes and beef and whatever, it'll be fine. Some gravy. And, like, that's the recipe. You don't need a video for it. The whole concept of this existing. It's the same with Kay, where it would be like, hey, I'm gonna make this curry, and she would just, like, get some pre-cooked chicken and pre-made sauce, and just be like, there you go, I made a curry. And it's like, no, you didn't. You just did the bait. Like, nobody needs that. Anybody could do that, for God's sakes.
Oh, I need to hurry up because I'm starving. So if you really enjoyed my healthy shepherd's pie, please follow my YouTube channel and Instagram at Candy.
I mean, it's just like the most basic shepherd's pie you could make. Does she add cheese? Okay, she adds a bunch of cheese. You know, I mean, this one at least probably would be like the most edible thing she's made, I would say, because it is so basic. Like, it's not a deviation from, like, basic, simple, like, shepherd's pie, so I think it would probably be alright. Very oily, though. And, you know, the margarine would make all the difference in the potatoes, too. But, you know, it would be edible. This is the most edible thing. A lot more so than the lasagna. But here we've got macaroni cheese, so we're back into the realm of cheese.
Making a macaroni cheese today.
At least, you know, noodles.
With bacon and...
Oh my god, who told her that you need to add oil when you're cooking fucking bacon? It's bacon! It's already oily! You don't need more oil! It's already very oily. If anything, you could just put the bacon in the pan, and it would just cook, and you would already need to drain the oil, man. What the hell is this? Why do you add not even just a little oil either, just to, like, get it going? She adds a lot of oil! She adds quite a bit!
I'm out of oil. Oh no.
Oh no. Wait, you don't need more, though.
I ain't having this. Now what am I gonna do?
Oh, it's like swimming in
not
there.
Enough oil.
What do you mean it's not enough oil? Are you trying to deep fry the bacon? What do you mean? It is literally swimming in the oil. You can see it when she throws it in. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how it enters and then it, like, moves around. It's swimming in that oil. What do you mean you don't need it? You don't have enough. You have far too much.
What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Not enough oil. My macaroni cheese is gonna be dry.
It's gonna be dry. Well, no, I don't think the oil... Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't think the oil is the solution to a problem like that. I think it's maybe the cream or the cheese. Oh, no.
I've got some mushrooms.
Why does she add mushrooms to everything? I mean, I like mushrooms, but come on.
I don't know whether to add onion, but no, I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered.
So let's stick this in the microwave for 3 minutes.
Yeah, use those teeth. Use that British dentistry.
I even let it defrost. That's doing well as well.
Oh god.
So yeah, you're probably gonna have to come.
What the hell is this? First of all, why is it sliced literally wafer thin? Why is it see-through bacon for one? But why do you need to cook it in so much oil? And I mean the mushrooms too. I mean, I guess you can add mushrooms to your mac and cheese, but why are they in the pan? I don't think they even need to be. They look like they're already cooked or something.
Come back for part 2.
Part
See the
2, huh?
results.
By the way, we're making macaroni cheese, by the way. You know, Google is free if you want to look up how things are spelled. I just, you know, it's a small thing, I understand, and it's like, it's a petty thing. But it's like, whenever I see something where it's like blatantly misspelled, I'm just like, you know, Google's free. I mean, there's dictionaries, you know, there's a lot of solutions. You don't need to, you don't need to do this. You could just look up what the word is and how it's spelled. But that's, again, it's petty, it's a small thing. It's whatever.
I hate it because it takes so long.
I want to point out Chimeric Mac and Cheese in chat who says this is not mac and cheese, and well, I suppose you would know.
Should be getting a takeaway. I'm going to make my gravy because I'm going to have gravy on it.
What is this gravy powder?
My friend, she goes to Toby Carberry and she just has macaroni and...
My friend, she goes to take the cowboy and she just has macaroni and... This is good. I'm going to keep the subtitles on.
Gravy.
Crazy. Macaroni and crazy. So why are you making gravy though? I'm just kind of realizing that now. Like I exclaimed, "Oh, she's using this mysterious gravy powder again." But why did Candy forget what recipe she was making? Cuz it's mac and cheese. It doesn't need gravy. Sweetheart, it doesn't need gravy. You please put down the gravy.
I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Maybe I ain't set a timer, I don't know.
Aiden says that instant gravy powder is like really common in Britain, I guess. So, alright. Is it common to add gravy to mac and cheese, though? Maybe macaroni and cheese. You know, that has different rules.
Tiny. That's done.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't necessarily...
Make a nice and quick and easy meal.
It won't necessarily be terrible. I mean, macaroni and cheese could go with gravy. Bane's like, it could taste great. You know, anything could happen. I mean, anime could be real, but, I mean...
I might actually be able to get it in the 4 minutes.
So wait, she just made like a... Oh god, once again, hey, we're making macaroni and cheese. Hey, look, I bought pre-made macaroni and cheese, which is probably for the best, really. I mean, I guess. Because she would have just screwed up making the mac and cheese, probably. But, I mean, I guess she is adding a bunch of stuff to it. Including, but not limited to, gravy and, a lot of oily bacon. Why does she think that the mac and cheese will be dry? It's very clearly creamy and wet on this plate. Is she gonna just dump all of the oil onto the plate? Oh no. Oh boy.
I can't get the mushrooms out.
Well, they're tiny now. They're mushrooms. Yeah, she is basically just scooping all this oil into a just a boxed thing of like Kraft mac and cheese, and she's just adding just a bunch of oil to it. That's great. That's great. You know, that shit already gives you the runs. You're really gonna add a bunch of oil to? Alright, sure. Bacon me up. Bacon up that sausage, boy. We're adding gravy.
That is a nice macaroni, cheese and gravy.
Whoa. Macaroni and cheese and gravy. You know, it's it's quite a combo right there. That's great. Thanks, Britain. Thank you. So here we have bacon, macaroni, and cheese again. This is gonna be the same. Is this just gonna be the same recipe? It is. This is the exact same recipe. She just put the same recipe in the video twice. That's cool. Thanks, Candy. That's the best recipe. She's very proud of that one, okay? So we gotta see it. The food's so nice, they named it twice. We gotta do it. We gotta do it twice. So here's the steak dinner. Somebody in chat earlier said that they saw the steak dinner and it is profane. I don't think they said profane, but I'm subbing in the word profane.
Hi everyone, I'm making a steak dinner. Oh my
god, it's a steak dinner, everybody. This is a real one for the ages. And any vampires in chat?
Not today. I've not been feeling too great. I think it's the snow outside. The weather's all changing.
She really likes her using her teeth there for the opening the packages. You know, there's scissors. I mean, I guess people do that. My dad always used to do that, and I'd be like, "Dad, there's scissors," and he'd be like, "But I have teeth." And it's like, well, I guess we've reached a stalemate then, haven't we? Like, I didn't realize that she's wearing a Poundland shirt. Oh man. Oh boy, she's wearing a Poundland. It's backwards, but you can see it. That's great. I wonder, you know, this is your average Poundland shopper, I'm sure.
I know that.
Yep, teeth near raw meat. That's right. Bone apple teeth.
So yeah.
Now, Chad, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about this shirt and how they want to take her to Poundland. I don't want to hear anybody say that. No, you're supposed to put that on a plate. What are you doing? The plate in the microwave is not a normal plate. You don't just put the steak on there, you fuck. God damn it. Oh, this is Cooking with Hoarders level now. That's what he did.
5 minutes.
No, God! No, God, no!
So let's do some raw mushrooms. After it comes out the microwave,
I mean, yeah, we're just like glossing over the whole general concept of steak in the microwave. We're just gonna gloss past that. Don't worry about that. That's just a given. We're just gonna assume that she's cooking her steak in a microwave. But again, could not she cook it at least with a plate though?
In the pan, and then we stick it in the oven for 5 minutes, and then it's done. So here it is. Let's stick it in the oven for like 5 minutes.
It's like, oh, she just put it in the microwave, and she's just put. You can fry it. Hey, you know what would be a great use for all that oil? Frying your fucking steak.
Oh. Whack some cheese on so it melts.
Why is there cheese? Why is there cheese? You don't need to add cheese to the steak dinner. It's a steak. It's a steak. At least not like Kraft Singles. What is this shit? Add like Swiss or something if you're going to. Good God.
I wish this weather would just do one.
You know, we are judging harshly, but this is, as we can see here, a steak dinner. So the rules are different, you know. This is meant to be deadly to creatures of the night.
Hopefully, I can get it done in one video. There you go, let's stick it in the oven.
Wow, cheese. I don't think this is what cheese steak really is, Candy. Oh, she's got the Kenny Rogers roaster oven from that Seinfeld episode.
So it's fresh out the oven. Here we have it.
What are you doing? Are you really just about to... Oh my god. So there's just a random pause in the video. That's cool. She's really... Oh my god, she's eating this steak like this. She's putting her fingers in the cheese. She's eating the steak without a fork. What are the mushrooms for, by the way? Why are there mushrooms? Because you might have that with the steak. Why did you not make gravy with this? You could have added the Kraft singles to the mac and cheese, and then added the gravy from that recipe to this, and everything would have been right in the world. We would have had no problems. We would have had no problems, pendejo. But now you come onto my turf with this cheesy steak, this monstrosity. What am I supposed to do with this, gringo? Oh, it's tough. It's a bit of a chewy one, is it? Because of the lighting, we can't even tell what the steak, doneness is. Because she just put it in the microwave for a couple minutes and then threw it in the oven. Doesn't look like it melted the cheese particularly, so the steak is probably not really all that cooked. How long did she put it in the oven? The cheese isn't even melted. The mushrooms aren't cooked. Oh, it's nice. Don't worry. Nice. That's good. All right. It's really nice. So we're off to a good start in 2023. That's cool. That's very good. This video has 67 likes and no dislikes, by the way, so I'm very happy to see that. It deserves that. It really does. We have another one here, which I'll save for another time. I've saved all of these 4 videos on her channel, so if she does delete them all or whatever, we can revisit her at our leisure. But yes, we will return to Candy at some point, because somebody else on the Discord has been saving a bunch of her TikToks or something too. So there is still content if we want to see more. I will say, outside of the lasagna video, she at least seems like she's not that was maybe a bad video to watch first, because that gave us all the impression that she was like not capable of living on her own, and she had some horrible problems. Which she well may have horrible problems, but at the very least she is able to construct food without beating herself over the head and screaming about how she's a lesbian and that's why she's being punished or something. So yeah, that's Candy. Very interesting. A new cook to add to the pantheon of weird YouTube chefs. That's very exciting. Now, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I did. I think I did. I don't know how much I elaborated on it, but I'm planning on doing a thing where I basically make I don't know, a top 10, top 15 or something of the worst YouTube recipes. And I make them. Kind of party cheese salad style. And I don't know, we're gonna have to, I guess, figure that out. We're gonna have to do a big straw poll, a tournament of terrible cooking that we've seen throughout the years. K Recipes, Iron Wrath, that guy with the pizza, all sorts of people. And this lady might be on there. So yeah, another cook to add to the bad chef pantheon. But for now, we're gonna move along. Let's see what I have next here. Right, well, I said that I have been watching a lot of the old deep web browsing videos lately, and one of them mentioned this guy here, Kevin Perelman, who is a, he's a targeted individual and whatnot. He's one of those. But this guy was very special because he's also an artistic gentleman. You can see on this, I don't know if you can barely see this image here, but he's photoshopped over tie-dye or something. He does this 3D modeling stuff. But, he also does cops showing up at his door and whatnot, farting on his roommate's door. He has multiple channels too. And namely, he had a website, which I'm hoping we can maybe also find. Oh my god. Search for the man. Holy shit. Search for the man. Jesus. Kevin Perelman. There we go. So, we have multiple accounts over the course of many years. I would like to see his website, because his website has his art and stuff, which is very special. But, oopsie. We got an oopsie over there. We got something here called Monster Kevin's Out of Control Driving Adventure. Now, I'm excited by this one. I don't know why. Let's click on this. Will this be a good first introduction to Kevin Perelman? Because I've never seen his videos. The deep web browsing video that Muda did only showed his website. And I didn't see any of his videos, but I did have the presence of mind to go, well, people like this generally also have a YouTube, and sure enough, he certainly does. So there's this. What do we got here? Is this like a road trip video?
Well now, what do we have here? I got me a new stallion to drive today. Check it out. Check it out. We got our little cutesy.
You want to learn how to have a cool car like me, Alpha Chads? I could give you the secrets. You just have to pay me $50 a month and you can have this Bugatti.
7Z06 with a cute little Root supercharger on her. Woo, yeah. All right, we're gonna ride this stallion all the way home. Giddy up.
We're gonna destroy it or
All
something?
right,
What's
so,
happening?
We're gonna. Should I name it? Let's name the car Charlotte. We're gonna name the car Charlotte.
They always have to name the car with a woman's name. Why is it never like Dave? Oh yeah, my car Dave. You never hear that. It's always like my car Cassidy. Like, oh, you probably have like a cock mustache, don't you?
This is Charlotte. We're gonna name Charlotte here. And we're gonna do a little test today. We're gonna do a test.
Get her done.
We're gonna drive 150 miles with 0 boosts. And then we're gonna drive.
Wait, is this the fucking? Is this the LA Beast or not LA Beast? Is this the Mr. Beast? No, that's Beast Burger or whatever, isn't it? I forget. There's like Food Beast and Mr. Fries? I guess it's Mr. Fries.
Drive it with 80 pounds of boost in 20,000 RPMs and not let go for 10
what
with
are you
80
doing?
0 boosts. And then we're gonna drive it with 80 pounds of boost in 20.
Boosting? Oh, you're doing like nitrous?
Brian Weaver, Jason Perlman, Kevin's Burger Scam. Disinformation scam.
What? Excuse me, sir? Brian Burger? What's happening?
We're gonna drive it with 80 pounds of boost in 20,000 RPMs and not let go for 10 hours. All right, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go close to nothing and then beyond all the way out until it goes kaboom. We're gonna blow the fucker up.
We're gonna blow it up, huh? We're blowing up this car. Where did you get this car? What's going on? I have several questions. Is this legal? What are you up to, sir?
Like a Kevin's Burger. Like a Brian Weaver, Jason Perlman, Kevin's Burger Scam.
What?
Disinformation scam.
What? Why are you... How do you have the audacity to hard cut away from that, sir? Burger scam!
Okay, so we're coming up to Artesia, A Space Odyssey. 2001, A Space Odyssey. Okay, so... I don't know. He's off exit 13, off Cherry.
Wait, are we following this guy or something? What the hell is going on? I'm so confused because it sounds like he just wants to destroy this car or something, which is already in and of itself confusing because where did he get this very fancy car or whatever? But now he's just like following a guy or something?
Either way, it doesn't matter. Here,
What the fuck? Very good, thank you. Thank you for the additional commentary. Mr. Fries Man, that's the name of this store. I feel like I need to add in a little clip of him doing the pig oinking just into a video at random. Look out for it in the new 4chan video. That's like the Citizen Kane when they have like the bird screech to wake the audience up. You're just like, what's going on? And then he just goes and it's like, oh, snap back to reality.
Alrighty, let's take a look at this sucky machine. See how it's sucking.
Sucky
All right,
machine.
we're on cherry, and we got a sucky machine, and we got our LT4 sucky machine with a little root supercharger. Look at the little bell, Whee! It's rotating a little bell.
And they spinning, Kevin, they spinning. And they spinning, Kevin, they spinning. What are we doing? Is this just a car freak video, or is this like a targeted individual video, or is this like a exploding cars video, or is this a burger scam video?
Rotate.
All of the above?
Rotation. All right. Well, I don't really know the specs. I just know it has like 625 horsepower. HP, super HP. High performance. Corey Bixby bet. The core of it. Alright, so this is the core.
What are you saying, sir?
And look at this. And we got our QC fuel line.
What? Is he like cutting someone's brakes? What is happening?
Yes. Okay, so let's go, cowpokes. Let's rock and roll. Unless you're uncool.
I'm cool.
Beans.
Who is this man? Somebody get this man. Somebody come and pick this man up. What's going on? Why is he just oinking and saying beans at the camera? Did he see the last video that we were watching?
Automatic. I guess we can't have everything in life. It's gonna be like a vacuumy day. We'll call it vacuum gear. Alright, so let's cruise, potato heads.
What is he doing? What is that?
Well now, what's this timing thing all about? Why is maybe troubleshooting engine with this? Alright, nah.
So this is just some car stuff.
It's a fit
Play the video.
show.
Play the video.
I am now in the 650 club.
What?
650 foot-pounds of torque.
What the This is like bizarre car people stuff, I guess. But so that's that. Well, no, hang on. This video has like an explosion at the end or something, right? I mean, that's what it looked like. No, I think he just completely clickbaited us. There's no explosion. He doesn't blow up the car at the end. What is this though? Oh God, play it. Do I remind you of what you did to my life? Does your guilt enrage you instead of admitting it's wrong? Now, I assume this is his car. This can't be just some other crazy person that this dude stumbled upon.
Until all you fucktards start being honest about destroying my life.
Oh my God, a worldwide war against a 5-year-old? Perelmantarget.com. Okay, hang on. No, not happening. Did I spell it right? Maybe he links it in the description. He does not. He does not link it in the description. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know. I think his, like, site might be dead. His site might be gone. No. Oh, and here we get the good beans. Here we get the good beans. Kevin Perelman targeted for over 45 years, campaigned to remove me from society with never-ending investigations that changed from thing to thing since early childhood. Such lies to the world as, he has no self-control, suffers from anxiety, is a danger to himself or others. Oh, this is starting to sound like this is starting to sound like oh god, what is the song? The Dream Theater song? The one about schizophrenia. It's like might save him from himself. Government flag and kill operations to kill 5-year-olds with NSA. Oh boy. I've been a target my entire life, aka gang stalking, right? We gotta zoom in a little bit here. The real reason the world has been told to all take part in having me eradicated with covert psychological warfare tactics since 5 years old now. Since 5 years old now, working the mental illness cover-up operations to lock me away for what I found out they were doing at 29. Right, schizophrenic. We're gonna have another schizophrenic person coming up later, actually, I think. Unless that's next stream, I don't know. But they're like proudly schizophrenic. It's interesting. So there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of links. A taste of some of these childhood setup attempts to frame jobs. Oh boy. So this is just. Oh dear. So this is just like every situation in his life where he's just like had people tell him he might not be okay. And he's like writing up these rants about it or whatever. Now, while there is no doubt my family with the police and government are staging these frame job operations, because first we have the racial claims that I am a white supremacist. Oh no. Which I have not which I not have had years of people from the black community following me with death threats, anythings like this. To elaborate operations that I read messages in media while finding out people are putting things in media or using media to try to send me messages ongoing since a young child and figuring it out around 38 years old. As well as most likely my brother and Darren telling the world that most likely it was me ordering these drinks. Right. Some of the community members. He built RC cars. This statement says it all. Right there. Yeah. Boy, sir, there's sure a lot happening here. The turning point in my life started to notice all the freaky things going on around me directed at me and met with Mike Huntley's death threats working with Rhodey Morales and the police, which they are trying to cover up by saying I snapped! So yeah, this is a gentleman who's got some, there's the word skull fucked. I just need to be skull fucked to death and die with worldwide NSA support. Uh-huh. They're skull fucking operations! How about that? Now, I want to see his art. I just want to look for his art here, because he says that he's like an art. I forget what it was. It was like an artist, programmer, artist, some kind of weird portmanteau of the two. Is it my background? I consider myself as a nerdist, half nerd, half artist. I jokingly call myself, a term I noticed has spread a little on the net after my jokes, because part of me is very technical as I do IT and computer networks. And so he's a tech guy. He's kind of Terry A. Davis-esque, email servers, SQL, and whatnot. But his artistic side is also kind of computer-based with 3D computer animation and visual effects, and photography and whatnot. And, he likes cars as well, obviously. But all of this ended at 29 with Mike Huntley's death threats working with the government of the United States, just the one, that they are going to eradicate me from the planet while we're watching worldwide groups ramp up their attacks, set up attempts, frame jobs to end my life no matter what it takes. Dear. This is there's sure a lot of people like this, aren't there? So we've got a whole portfolio of art here. Let me make sure I can even show all of this. Let me see. Kevin Perelman photography. Oh boy. Well, we do have, I can show this, but this is an example of his photography. Sexy lady in a chess world. We got that. And then we just have like panorama sky stuff. There's like a train here. Uh-huh. Is that all he has? Oh no, he's got like, I think he's got nudes. Does he? Not him nudes, I don't think, but... Oh god, what is this? Oh, this is bizarre. He's got like a Doc Ock lady here with tentacles. And now this same lady is standing on some sort of a field of cubes, of rectangles. She looks like she's ready to go though. She's ready to fight. She got her dukes up. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Now we have this lady, angel lady, who is coming down to deal with there's a tricycle and a skeleton. Wow. How about that? There's also this lady back here. She's having fun. How about that? This is some good art. I'm glad that I looked for this. We got more. This is a lady with booze. There's another one of these where there's tentacles. There's more tentacles in this one. And, it's this lady. Some of these are just like regular lady, but then some of them are weird, bizarre, porn or something. This lady looks like she's being held captive. So there's this. Yeah. Oh god. Did he do the photography for like Duandra K. Brown or whatever her name is? Because that reminded me of that movie. Geez. Yeah, we got a lot of good photography here. Certified Kevin Perelman W's all around. He gets some women who are not necessarily the most photogenic women for modeling. There's some here who I want to say look a little bit like they might be some kind of crack adjacent women. But then you have this lady, and this looks like he just wants her to step on him. So that's cool. That's very good. Yeah, okay. Well, he's a foot guy. We can confirm that he's a foot guy. That's that much we can see plainly. So that's never good. That's never a mark in someone's favor. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are just kind of softcore women. Then there's this one, which, you know, I will say the Netflix adaptation of Persona 3 is looking quite strange. That, you know, I understand, you know, it's fine. You gotta diversify things, but this is just not what Yukari looked like at all. Let's see here. Page 4. I mean, there's a lot more of these. There's a lot more. These are his portrait. Oh, there's so much more, too. Oh, my God. So we've got regular portraits. Those are his digital ones. We've got regular portraits, which, I mean, we've got a cat. I mean, the regular portraits can be summed up as we got some pussy, and then we got some pussy. So yeah, more of the same, really, but he's got so many of these categories here. We got landscapes here. And I mean, a lot of, you know, a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of landscapes. He's got weird 3D art too. Astrophotography. How much of this can I even show? I don't think he's got any nudes. Oh god, he has a gallery called Kids. Oh dear. Well, this seems to just be people in his life, probably. Kids in his life. He's got them in a ball pit. Okay. Why are they on your webpage with... Never mind. SETI Project, 1995 film. I know you can't see this, by the way. I can't be sure that his page doesn't have tits. But what I can be sure of, is that his page does have this. Which, you know, I don't know. I've never heard of CGI before, so I think this is pretty convincing. This is apparently from a 1995 film called The SETI Project. And, yeah, I mean, wow. Okay, here we are on the set of Seinfeld. George, why are you telling me there's an alien monster out there? Oh yeah, sexy. More like the Sexy Project. Here it is on the steps, you know. I mean, I guess if you made this in 1995, it looks somewhat impressive, but also, I don't know. I don't know what the context of this is. Did he make this? Was he just an unrelated alien crazy person? And I don't know. But that's his SETI project. CGT pots. Okay, he has a full category of this. He has an entire category of CGT pots. Alright, I think that's it for photography. That's just one of his photography pages, too. He has a YouTube for it. Oh, it's the one we were just looking at. Yeah, it's this one. Well, let's get back to the YouTube real quick, because we got... You know, this is a different YouTube of his. Let's look at some of his 3D models. Liam, modeled in 3D coat. And you know, you get this man here. Kind of looks like a Doom 3 monster, but with, like, Banjo-Kazooie googly eyes. Not terrible. Not a terrible monster. Looks a little bit like a Draugr or whatever from Morrowind. Anyways, here's the cops farting on his neighbor's door, or whatever. Police illegally get past my complex gate, try to break in my house, working with security companies worldwide who have been stalking me with my brother and his friends since 5 years old. Oh, dude, imagine getting bullied so hard that you just develop this kind of complex for the rest of your life. His brother just, like, gave him a wedgie one time, and now this is happening. Police also grab a box, pouring the popcorn onto my welcome mat. Uh-huh. We also have named names here of the people that are screwing with him, which are probably just companies that, like, threw them out from his from a business or whatever while he was raving. But who knows? We could be convinced. Oh my god, we're doing this again. In 1996, my brother sends a person named Mike Wexler after me, introducing us, as he wants to take a road trip after I take a photography class to San Diego. What? Criminal activities, my life has been threatened. His kind can't exist. That's what they said about him. So he's being systematically hunted down, him and his kind. They're breaking down his gate. All right, well, give me the action. Don't, you know, show me. I didn't see anybody overturn a thing of popcorn.
The door's locked. The door's open. Or did not get it open.
Why are they, like, just all skulking around his door? I'm assuming this is maybe out of context, and we cut out the part where they're like, police, open up, we have a warrant, or whatever.
Just opened and then went out.
But I suppose they could just be here harassing him. That's also an option.
Alright. What about the slide?
Yeah, they're like pressing his doorbell or whatever, I think. So they're trying to get at him. I mean, this is probably for a reason.
The slider locked.
Oh god. Now he knocks. Possibly on video. Well, they were pressing the doorbell before. That's what that thing is there, I'm pretty sure. So, like, alright, so the cops are here, right, and then... What is your point, bro? Okay, so yeah, the cops come to him and he's he's got some issues, but you know, the rest of his channel.
Hi y'all. So
Scott here.
you guys are probably wondering what I've been up to for the last hour or where I've been.
I was absolutely not wondering that, no sir.
I know you're not interested or anything like that. But anyways, so I bought a Steady Dragon stabilizer or Steadicam, and these things are kind of cool, but you know, I got this thing for like $70 and I think I spent like 2 or 3 days like straight trying to get the camera balanced or get the balance point right on this thing, and I couldn't even come close, man.
I mean, so, you know, he's got his moments where he's not totally wacko, but, you know, that shark does look like he wants some of that Kevin Perelissi. That's what I'll say about that. This is his, like, art channel, I guess. If we look here, you know, he's got other stuff here. I don't know, interesting guy. It's always nice to catch up with the gang stalking people. What else do we have here? Let's see, what's your most popular video? Heavy metal robot love. Yeah, so he just uploads a bunch of clips from movies and stuff. Bye bye, Billy. 5 for 1 lap dance? Wow, he'd just be getting lap dances on YouTube. How about that? So there's like all these just clips from movies here. And then we have like gang stalkers here. Wait. Some of the Woodland Hills hypocrites who are part of lead officer Sean Dintz and Jensen's illegal unconstitutional neighborhood watch murder groups. Well, okay, have you been murdered yet? Cover up their 40-year murder operations done to me. Well, again, have you been murdered yet? Because you're still here. You're still babbling, so... I have 1,000,000,000% perfect driving. 1,000,000,000%, everybody. There are some of these hypocrites following me around on this worldwide laundry list of fiction to rile the masses against me, to remove me from society, as they wallow in their gunt because they can't cover up their murder operations. Right. Again, I mean, who's been murdered here? Come on now. We need names. Okay, we got whatever this is. So this is just this, like... Yeah, I'm an officer and I'm supposed to... like, deal with this guy who's clearly a bit of a strange gentleman. Alright, cool. Everything is perfectly normal. What the hell was that? Yeah, get away! Get away! What the hell? What is going on here? What does this have to do with the hypocrite officers or whatever?
It's all on video. You okay?
What?
He hit you. He hit your car.
You have it on video?
It's on video.
How do you have it on video?
Because everyone comes out attacking me all day, so I was
Wow.
waiting from the whatever.
Wow!
Really needs
Let
some
me.
help,
Where's the
you know?
damage?
I don't know. Oh, I guess
Where
it's
do you
right
hit you?
there.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Imagine you got your car smashed into by some weird psycho. And this guy just comes up like, "Don't worry, everybody, I've got it under control. They've been trying to stop me, but I have video footage." It's like, I mean, I guess, you know, good for you. You did capture it on camera, and it does seem to be footage of a crime, but I don't think you really got any license plate, and you didn't really show it actually happening on camera. You just, the you know, the lead up to the crime. Well, I guess the skidding and the speeding was a crime too, but...
Call the cops right now.
He was attacking you all day?
Are you okay?
No, me. They come out and provoke me all day, trying to figure out how to put me in jail. So
They're beating me down!
call the cops, or I'll call the cops.
Okay.
Okay. Oh god, this poor person you get your car smashed into and your shining knight in armor is like, no, they try to put me in jail all the time. Basically, I record everything because they try to put me in jail. Like, yeah, no, that's great. That's a really cool, chilling experience to really add some fucking icing to your cake. They, yeah. And this is an exciting night out in California, it looks like, because it just seems like a bunch of random, unrelated cases. I mean, we're 2 minutes into this thing. We've got this guy screaming at a car. We've got a random speedster smashing into a car. Presumably, we're going to have hypocrites working with the Jensen and the Dints. So, action-packed stuff. Did we just like play that and reverse it? The video editing decisions of some of these people that we watch, you know, where it's like, clearly you're not all there, but like, I don't know what possessed you to come up with that one, you know? Very artistic. Very artistic. Why do we have so much just not unnecessary footage?
So she got out of her car screaming, why are you taking pictures at me? You're a pervert, you're this.
Oh dear, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know, fella. You might be... Again, I mean, I understand that you've got, like, a delusional thing going on, but is that the thing that overrides any semblance of, like, self-awareness? Because, I mean, even if you're crazy, I feel like eventually you have to be like, oh, geez, yeah, that probably looked pretty weird. Oh, man. Like, you can't just be completely oblivious to the fact that... Never mind, he clearly is.
You're that blah blah blah, working with mass groups to cover up me documenting the law, just like I think earlier you had a girl running.
This woman, like... Why didn't we get any footage of that, for one thing? We got a bunch of unnecessary random footage of nothing. And, weirdly reversed image of a dude screaming at a car. But we didn't get any of this stuff happening, which is a shame. I'm assuming it's the lady that was at the beginning of the video, and he was just, like, taking a bunch of pictures of her or something. Or maybe it's an unrelated instance. Man, dude, go home and play a video game. What is this hobby? What are you doing?
Around saying, why are you taking pictures, as if she doesn't know. Yeah, right. For 15 years, all day and night, in that one parking lot alone, I've been met with mass groups taking turns on me in an angry rage.
Well, I mean, if you're just sitting out there, like, looking weird and filming people, then, you know, I can imagine that you're gonna attract some attention. You know, somebody said this is like a Yakuza side mission, but he is in California. So this is really more like a GTA 5 stranger mission. One where you're just driving and you see a little blip on your map and you're like, oh, what's going on over here? And it's like this dude with a camera just like, whoa, 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 you're stepping in the crime scene, man. Active evidence, man. And it turns into a whole thing. Like,
porn stars following me into the supermarket.
What?
If I even talk to one or smile at one, the world will be told that I'm stalking them and won't leave them alone.
Porn stars following him into the supermarket. So translation for that is probably... a woman that he saw at the supermarket was attractive, and he decided that she was a porn star, which is a really good way to start off any encounter. And then I guess he was just smiling at her or something. And so, yeah, okay, he's like a weird... So we're piecing together why he's being quote-unquote harassed by the cops, right?
By simply trying to go out and get some food, right? You get the idea. Here's this Honda guy that was just...
Bro, I understand you were trying to get some food, but sometimes they won't let you eat the booty like groceries.
Sort of. I don't know what he's doing, but his lights aren't on.
Well, that's the Civic guy.
You get the idea. So when they do their pairs of twos, this is a completely different guy from the Met. with the identical car that's working on me.
What?
Like, we're gonna guilt you to death about that person we sent after you, right?
Excuse me?
Anyways, you get the idea. So he was he parked his car backwards, directed at me.
Nani?
And then he was kind of sitting in it waiting with his lights on backwards, and then I parking and he left. You know, very passive aggressive, right? If we can do this to this guy 100,000 to 1,000,000 times per day, maybe they'll get the reaction they want to.
Oh, it is really just sad. I mean, we look at things like this, and I mean, it's hard to understate that this is basically real life horror movie. Like, you just live in a constant state of paranoia and delusion. Like, everybody's out to get you constantly. And I mean, it is funny sometimes, you know, what happens in these people's videos as a result of that, but you know, it is always interesting just to think about, like, man, yeah, this guy can't really just go home and play a little bit of Smash or something. He has to do this. This is just the only option, which is a shame. It's also a shame because we don't really know if he was actually trying to, like, you know, we hear he's, like, taking pictures of women or whatever, but, like, in his mind, is he viewing this as recording the stalkers, but people are obviously interpreting it as him being a creeper? Or is he legitimately, like, a creeper and he's using that as, like, an excuse or something? I don't know. He does seem somewhat lucid enough to do, like, weird 3D modeling and stuff, so maybe he, I don't know, maybe he explains some of the stuff away for himself, but I don't know.
Lock me away in jail and mental institutions. And this guy, he's just doing laps without his lights on. And I think the reason his lights aren't on was because when I left Thousand Oaks, my lights were off and it was starting to get dark. So they do these mimic things that are literally...
I got you with the mimic tier, huh? Ever been a hoar-frosted stomp by your... You ever had that happen by your own Yeah, that's a pain. That's a pain.
Endless, right? And so, now we got a weird guy. He might think I'm leaving, so...
Oh, we got a weird guy. Now. All of a sudden, there's a weird individual in this video.
Anyways, he's kind of waiting for the spot or something. I can't tell what he's doing. He's got his blinkers on, whatever. Right, so you get the idea.
I get the idea,
how
sir.
the communicate...
I get the picture, so... Where does the police harassment begin? Do you get No. He just rambles in his car for a while. We're at 1337 here, the elite number.
Okay, let's see. I'm kind of getting bored with this guy.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting bored with this guy too. Well, that's Kevin Perelman. He's interesting. Again, it's always cool to catch up with your gang stalking boys. But that'll be it for him for now. I'm happy to have looked at him a bit because I mentioned that I was watching an old deep web browsing video, and that guy's website showed up. The one with the big wall of text, and I was looking at that and I'm like, oh, that seems like an interesting person. And he was fairly interesting. He's somewhat interesting. But well, I mean, hang on. Before we move on, there is this video which I think needs to be watched. This one is called Simple Conversation showing I am the decent person and they are the criminals. So maybe this will prove it, this will make us believe him. The group dog walkers playing stupid, blah blah blah. Violence gets it right. So, typical thing. We're gonna be convinced though.
Curfew?
Just a dude on the sidewalk.
Why do you keep putting that stuff on my car?
Which is your car? I don't know who you are.
Well, I mean, I live in the complex.
Well, I just pass them out. Oh, hey, Pooch. Basically, when people start saying, I don't like Kevin.
Okay, so hang on, context. This guy is like spamming people's cars with like pamphlets about how he's a good person or something, I guess, to disprove the people, the cringe police or whatever's happening. I guess that's what's going on, and this guy's just like, hey, why are you doing this? So, okay, fair question.
So I'm going to label him a nuisance and things like that, and then come out of their places when I take walks For example, you guys have your Metro cameras pointed at my house, and every day that I go out and take walks or want to leave or whatever, people come out at the exact same time with paranoid schizophrenia tactics, or when they're not using the cameras, they get identical cars in twos, like there's probably those two, a black and white Jeep Cherokee parked together that has been there for...
Oh boy, what do you even say about this? What do we anticipate this dude walking the dog, his response is going to be? I think the moment you hear, like, you guys have your cameras pointed at me is like, I mean, I'm assuming this is just some dude. Hang on a second, did the wall of text, did the Star Wars intro crawl? One of the group dog walkers. Right, so again, so yes, it is just a random person on the street. Not a secret plant person, but... probably most likely just a guy with a dog, and again, you're just like, hey, so why are you crazy? Why are you gay? And you know, you get the answer, and it's not what you wanted to hear.
Black and white Jeep Cherokee parked together that has been there for a few months, and several others in pairs of twos. Like when I walk out of the gate, there'll be two blue Civics, or maybe an hour later.
Remember, everybody, this is supposed to convince us that he's not crazy.
Two gray Civics.
He is the decent person, and they are the criminals. So this guy's about to respond. Hang on.
Maybe they live there.
Maybe they live
in
there.
The number twos, patterns of twos. Two gray Civics together, two blue Civics, two white Jeep Cherokees.
I repeat, sir, maybe they live there.
Two black Jeep Cherokees.
These are all very common cars.
And this goes on.
This isn't like, oh, there were two gold-plated tuk-tuks right next to each other. Like, yeah, that's a little suspicious. If you had the Mew truck from Pokemon, like two of those right next to each other, that'd be a little suspicious, definitely. But just a couple of Jeeps, I don't know.
I've watched this all day and night, 24/7, with photos and video, which is undeniable, and we all goddamn well know it. For 17 years, since the day I moved in, with their endless lies, how I'm a horrible monster, endless labels, how I've done all these horrible crimes that don't exist. All these people, all working together, they just produce and manufacture.
Who are these people?
Lie. I don't. You would know better.
This guy is really trying to reason with him. How I love that this dude is just like, he's just out chilling, walking his dog. You know, it's a nice night. He's just chilling, and he just sees this guy, and he's like, no fear for his own safety or whatever. Talking to some random crazy guy, somebody you suspect may be a crazy guy at the very least. Who's to say if his suspicions were confirmed by this point or not? But. You know, you're just walking and you're just like, oh, hey, that's that weird guy that has all the flyers on about the gang stalking that he puts on all of our cars. Hey, guy, what's the deal? And you just try to have a conversation with this man, you know? Like, I like that. I do like this man.
Me because I can, well, it's complex. It literally starts at 9 years old, but
I thought it started at 5 years old.
Around 14 years old.
You are changing the facts, sir. I saw another thing you said that they were bullying you from 5. Where did 9 come from? What, did you unlock a new bonus memory and you learned that it went deeper?
I stopped my brother from bashing my friend's skull in with a crowbar, and he with my family went ballistic because they don't like good people like me saying I'm not going to support.
I'm a good person, everybody. You know, it's concerning because there was a guy in Toronto recently who, I guess, killed a bunch of people at his apartment building. And, you know, when they talked about it on the news, the people were just like, yeah, no, we knew this guy was crazy. We knew this would probably happen, and yeah, it happened. We're sad, but we're not really shocked about it. Which is like, man... Boy, I guess if you have somebody like this living near you, you just gotta move. Because you can't just hope that guy... We had a guy in this building, when I first moved into this building, back in 1972. We had a guy in this building who, he lived, like, across the hall from me. And, he didn't wear a fedora, but he had, like, you know, like the Doug Walker, like the Nostalgia Critic hat? He basically had like that, like a pretentious sort of half beret, half cap. It was weird. And he had like a trench coat. And he was always like kind of a slightly strange dude. You could tell he was one of those, which is fine. I mean, I'm sure I am too. But there was this one time where he was waiting around outside the building, and me and my dad walked down, and he was just like waiting, and he was like, and we were friendly with him, and I passed the guy and we're like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm waiting for my friend because he was supposed to get here 10 minutes ago so that we can play Dungeons and Dragons. And he just started like screaming all of a sudden. I'd never seen him do that before. Never seen anything like it. And from that moment on, I just made a mental note of that guy. Which, I mean, hey, everybody has bad days. Like I said, I had a breakdown this morning over Adobe products. So, I will say that. But, I mean, when it's literally this guy was late for Dungeons and Dragons and you start screaming like that, in public. I mean, it's one thing if you're like me yelling at a video game in a room. I'm in my room, but you're in public. Somebody asked you, hey, how's it going? They didn't ask for that. So, when you have a crazy person in your building, I guess it's like just hope they leave or hope you move out before they kill everybody, or hope that they just the placid kind of crazy, which I guess this guy at least seems to be somewhat the placid kind. If he is crazy, not that I'm suggesting that or anything. I mean, this is a brand new state of YouTube where I wouldn't want to say anything like that, but I do know that this video is pretty interesting.
Type of behavior, and his speech to me was how blood is thicker than water. I need to support him. I need to spy on my friends for him. And at that point, started to tell me how he and his friends were going to make me mentally ill and put me in a mental institution. And from that point on, he introduced, I didn't realize he was actually working with the police and people.
I didn't realize that Jodie Foster and the CIA were behind all of this at this point yet, but that comes later in book 7. So please stick around for a while, sir. This is going to take a while. We're really just only on the prologue currently. Chapter 1. It was a bright and sunny morning and on a fair Tuesday at the age of 5.
With power.
Or
and
9.
My entire family were supporting him, which was strange. And so I thought he's just trying to be a really brave guy, because, like a tough guy, because he's driving around with license plate frames that say, I swerve and hit people at random. He has baseball bats, crowbars in his car. He's doing all these road rage things. And so anyways, he's pinning...
Yeah, I get it. Okay, I understand. I have a perfectly clear understanding of what the situation is now, sir.
all these things he's doing on me.
I probably understand your situation better than you do right now, sir. Thank you for your time.
Saying it's me, right? So all these people are running around with, and that's just one of these things. These lies are in the thousands, from car thieves to pedophilia. Anyways,
why don't you just go out and get a restraining order?
Because it's not one person; it's worldwide. So how do I get a worldwide? Okay, so the example is, if I see.
Okay, bro. All right. I mean, to be fair, that is basically what he said. He said that it's like groups of people, and I mean. Yeah, you could get a restraining order against one, but if you are being gone after by a bunch of people, I mean, this sort of thing certainly does happen, I'm sure, and I'm sure that if you were on the receiving end of it, I mean, not this sort of thing necessarily exactly, but, groups of people going out of their way to stalk people or whatever, I'm sure that's a thing that happens. I remember, didn't that happen to Review Bra at one point? He got, chased around a parking lot or something, there's crazy people out there that'll do things like that. But I assume that if you were on the receiving end of it, you probably would start to, lose your mind a little bit. And it would be like being gaslit. Everybody thinks I'm crazy because, this thing is happening. That's actually happening to me, but it's, hard to prove or whatever. Or it's so ridiculous that nobody would believe it. That's a real situation and a half right there. But, it's just that we have to kind of use our own judgment in situations like this, where it's well, we've watched this guy for 3 minutes in a video that he says will show that he is the only decent person and they're the criminals, and I don't know, I'm just saying I wasn't convinced. So that was Kevin Perlman, or or whatever you say, however you say his name. That's that guy. And that's a little jump back into the targeted individuals of the world. I do like, by the way, that he has a number of channels, but he has one channel called One and Only Kevin Perelman, which is just straight up just not true. It's just a lie. But that's, you know, that's fine. So that's that guy. Next up, we have, let's see. I had this one guy. God damn it. Now I don't remember. I'm gonna have to find him. Hang on. Let's see here. So I mentioned, you know, it's no longer Christmas time. But, is it that one? No. But there was a guy that somebody some people were posting. Oh yeah, there's Jake Paul punching a dildo. That's a thing that's happening. There was a video that people posted from this channel that was like, yeah, this is the one. This is the guy. Here it is. So this is like a playlist, I think, called Conspiracy Christmas 2022. So we're past Christmas, you know, we're done with Christmas. But this guy made a conspiracy Christmas album about how we're all fucked, nuclear warheads ready to strike and whatnot. And I mean, I think the guy's whole channel might be interesting, but I really want to take a look at some of this. And we have Oh Little Town of Washington, Rocking Around the Fallacy. What is this?
Rocking around the fallacy.
Oh no, he's got the good pipes.
Make the Christmas party flop. Insults flung where you can see. Everyone tries to make it stop.
Why is there a hyphen between make and it? That doesn't make sense. Rocking Around the Fallacy, the fighting spirit. What?
Rocking around the fallacy, let the fighting spirit ring. Later we'll do some punching guy, and it'll be so periling.
Later we'll do some punching guy, and it'll be so periling. You know, I know this is a pretty obvious joke for me at this point, but this does sound like Persona 3 lyrics. Like, this doesn't sound like it was written by an American.
You will get a temperamental feeling when you hear...
You know, I joke sometimes, too, about, like, people... Oh, this guy didn't want to wake his mom, but, like, this is a very, like, subdued singing voice. He's really not rocking around the Christmas tree right now. Or the fallacy. He's really just like, temperamental feeling. Also, the lyrics aren't that interesting. I mean, they're not funny enough to be... They're not parody enough. They're not cutting or biting enough to be anything.
Voices crying, let's be jolly. Deck his balls with malls of volley.
What the fuck does that mean? Deck his balls with malls of volley. What? You can't just put words together. The song has to mean something.
Rocking around the fallacy, have a crappy holiday. Everyone fighting ferociously in an old-fashioned way. You will get a temperamental feeling when you hear voices crying, let's be jolly. Deck his balls with malls of volley, rocking around the fallacy.
So this just kind of keeps going, huh? How about that? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna just say it. I was expecting this video to have the word Jews. At least once. But instead, or, you know, woke media or feminists or something, but it's just like... What was that even about? I don't know, but anyways. Satan Claus is buying the town.
You better watch out, you better not try, you better not shout, I'm telling you why. Satan Claus is buying the town.
Satan Klaus.
Making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who.
Somebody is like, why is he just whining about the lyrics? Well, what else am I supposed to point out? The stunning video production quality? I mean, the terrible little MIDI background track. I mean, I hope I don't get copyright struck for that. But, I mean, you know, he's generally also just pretty much not a very good singer. Again, very subdued. Like, he doesn't want to wake his mom or his neighbors or someone. But, you know, the lyrics are kind of the main thing when it comes to a song parody. Again, I'm expecting to click on a funny, cool song parody about Christmas, and it'll be about something. But you know, instead it's just Satan Claus?
Paying the price. Satan Klaus is
Satan Klaus, sorry.
buying
It's from Germany.
the town.
What is this about? Is this about Jeff
He
Bezos?
sees you when you're sleeping.
This is just the regular lyrics from the normal song! All you did was change Santa to Satan. That's not a song parody. What the fuck? That's terrible. Gun Rudolph. Okay, this one's gonna be about gun control or something. It's gonna have real edgy lyrics about the liberals or something.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the best to
Oh my
find.
god. Oh, this is some real cadence.
Gun, Rudolph, Satan ain't too far behind.
Satan? So okay, it's all about Satan. Having not looked too much at the rest of this guy's channel, I'm going to assume that the rest of the channel is, you know, Satan is trying to trans the kids or whatever. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. But, okay.
Gun, Rudolph, Satan's gonna take you down.
Down.
Satan, make him scurry. Tell him he can't give any leeway now.
Okay, your rhymes, your Ford is basic compared to mine. Your rhymes are not fitting into the come on, bro. You gotta work around it.
Gun, Rudolph, cause you're...
Oh, you didn't even get... You can do multiple takes! Try again! What is this?
now. Gun, Rudolph, cause you're reeling like a merry-go-round.
Oh, you saved it though, bro. Don't worry, you saved it.
Said Satan to a boy child, what have you been longing for?
Oh, that is so awkward, bro. You are the writer of the song parody. It is within your power to not have this happen.
Said Satan to a boy child, what have you been longing for?
Oh, it's like an awkward anime dub where they have to fit all of the English words into like the fraction of a time that the Japanese characters are speaking. So you just have to have them like talk over each other to make it look semi-decent.
All I want for Christmas is a venison steak with char.
Char.
And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Gun, Rudolph.
Come on, dude, you can do another take where you say gun Rudolph on time. Oh my god. Oh my god. So these are terrible. I mean, these are awful song parodies. These are just terrible song parodies. But what is the rest of his channel? This is Traveling Through Time. And, yeah, I mean, more of those parodies. The End Times. Oh, we got a video about scam, bankrupt, fraud over here. Unreal Engine. Oh, is Sega gonna hire this man? What the hell are you... Okay, I don't know what this song is, but it's all in my left ear. This is cool. This is gonna be the future of my channel. We're just gonna be doing stuff in Google SketchUp and listening to Lulatone. Leninism versus Trotskyism, the arcology tax and budget system, park area map. Okay, what is this?
The voice don't lie. We're gonna be safe and sound.
this like gospel? Oh dear.
Hello, here's a quick video about park math. I've made this point before in previous videos, but I didn't have calculations for it.
Park math. Okay. 60 squares worth of parks. Is this like Sim City? Or something?
So this is why this video is important. Here we have...
Oh my god, is this the guy who... Is this the man who... played the perfect Sim City game? That one video? Is this that guy? I don't think it is, because that was not a crazy guy. That was just an artist. I mean, you know... As far as artists go, I'm sure he was no crazier than the average, but, you know.
Very interesting
What is this?
centrally planned city that is in all of these blocks, if you see right here. Excuse the pixels. And what that allows me to do is to count the ratio of parks to building. So there's 30 square...
Okay, so arcology is 300% park. So is this like his virtual... Is this like another micronation? Like he has a city he wants to make or something?
36 by 36 in this grid. All identical blocks. 1,296 squares. Roughly 60 worth of parks. I counted them. And then you have to add this
She's not pregnant. I checked.
park here, which is 18, and this big park here, which is 36. Give them the benefit of the doubt, right? But there's 60 of these parks.
Oh, is it a Muse song in the background? That's cool. That's great. Well, you know what? I started the stream with basically a song from Justice, so it's fine.
So you can just see the greenery, count them up. Add 18, add 36, you get 114 total. So 114 divided by 1296.
Okay, so this is park math. You could have gone with Blur, but you went with Muse. So
Look at this. This is so shameful. This is it. This is all you get. That little thing. And then maybe this. What is that? I don't know.
I don't know. What is that? That sucks. I don't know what we're looking at, but I agree. The arcology delivery system over here.
Mentioned that. Everyone, here's a beautiful development council engineering invention that I have had in the back of my mind for quite a long time now. Haven't really gotten...
Based! See, no, I can acknowledge whatever this guy's up to. I don't know if he's crazy, but I'm going to say a crazy guy who likes to at least let me listen to some yes while he's doing his thing, his whatever this is. Go for it, bro.
Energy to make it in Blender, but now I have. It is a distribution system.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Right
watermarks.
here.
Also, what is the deal with 22 for... Okay, so this was like 4th March 22nd, 22, I guess. That must have been it.
With these rails, these tracks, and it has carts. I don't want to call them robots, but little vehicles that you put boxes on. And
No,
then,
I almost started the stream with a JoJo Persona mashup. I forget which one it was, but it was pretty. There's a few of them. They're pretty good. I think it was the one that's like Stardust is Unbreakable OP or something.
and they drive down these tracks.
So
Oops,
this
let me
is
go-
like his. This is like, wow, this is very elaborate, huh? I mean, this is like his virtual. I mean, what even is this
over
though?
here, so you get a better impression. Drive down these tracks. This is kind of a low.
What? So it's just like a weird.
Maybe 20 to 25 pounds for the weight limit, and
It's like a delivery system for what though? Oh, yeah, April 22nd, right? For what though? I mean, what is this building? What the hell is arcology, I guess, is the real question. Using math, engineering, technology, and the internet to build a better future. Oh, we have something called the throne room here. I hesitate to click. Got playlists. How to make arcology interiors. What? But okay, well, what is it? Yeah, Q&A. We got Pepe's in here. What the hell is this?
Clicked start broadcast.
Okay.
So give it 10 seconds.
Alright.
But you're live though. But I'm watching you.
Get one. Alright.
Now my dog is squeaking at me. I'll take her outside real quick. Give me great timing. Give me like 3 minutes.
Why do we have like memes? What is this?
Real time next. But here's some of my features.
Oh my god, chat. What if I did this to my stream? What if I did this? I just... Hey guys, look, I have some features. I got some cool new... Guys, look! I got a stunning new feature for the stream. Hang on. It's gonna happen right now. It's gonna happen right now. Okay? You know what's gonna happen? It's happening! Yo! That's the new stream feature right there. I hope you enjoyed it.
You'll be familiar with some of them.
Oh
I have
man.
the stream open.
Oh man, these are quite good, huh?
Yeah, I've seen this.
I think it's
this
on
the
low
throne
latency.
room?
I should do real.
Oh boy. They're just trying to figure out their stream currently. We got Russell Brand here for some reason. So this is our Arcology, I guess. Is this in the game Arc? Oh my god, what is he, an ANCAP? Is that what this is? Oh no.
Yeah, this is great. It's really engaging.
Really
Yeah, I
engaging.
like
After this
the,
pandemic, after this period of lockdown, at the height of summer, in a seasonal transition, to feel things aren't
Memes
right.
and
This
stuff.
could be a side. There are no sides.
Yeah,
This is always happening.
What the Okay, I know that's a cool song that's gonna get me blocked or something. What is this, Minecraft or something? Wow, he's got a Duff blimp. No, we can't do that.
Might all be wrong. That we've been wrong many times
There's the
before,
diamond.
and we'll be wrong many
I have
times
3
again
Russell
in the future.
Brand videos.
Perhaps we should.
Why do you have Russell Brand videos, sir? What?
I was actually thinking about this today. I don't know how thrilled I am about that. So a triangular stadium doesn't have the greatest viewing.
Okay, shut up. What is this?
Yeah, there's a lot to that. I mean, for 20 acres, you can fit a lot of stuff in there.
So this is like a virtual... First of all, this looks like a map for a Mario game. This looks like somebody is recreating like Super Mario Land 2 in 3D in Unity or whatever. But this is like, I guess, supposed to be like a plan for like his utopian society or something. Which I'm sure is totally doable, and I'm sure he's thought it all through very well. I mean, we did have the park math earlier, so about how to like perfectly optimize the park distribution. So this is legitimately like the Magna Santi SimCity guy in real life. That's pretty concerning, because that was an art project. That was like a joke mostly. And even at that, it was like a bit Phil Marillion-esque. It was like, wow, you sure put in a lot of effort for this stupid video, which is a classic video now. But this guy's doing it from the heart, I think. This kind of reminds me of the dude Jim covered, the Rapture hamster guy, Hampshire or whatever. Wonder whatever happened to that guy. Did he get canceled? I don't know.
And especially if you do the 3D level upon level and build vertically, you can get a lot in one space.
You know, you can get a lot out of one space here. Who is this lady, too?
Like, make the ramp up to the second level. And then you need the structure.
Okay, but can you build a scoop, though?
To hold the cars.
Mm-hmm. Well, your utopian society is still using cars, huh? You haven't figured out a solution to not have cars? Maybe have some more bike paths and trains and stuff like that? Oh, that's pretty cringe. That's pretty cringe.
Cost money and vertical space. So it might just be cheapest.
So, I mean, this man has effectively... I won't say that this isn't impressive. He's certainly put some cool stuff together here. But he has effectively created Balam Garden, or something like it, on what appears to be a Monopoly board. I'm just kind of confused by what... you know, for what purpose, I guess.
It's the easiest to stick with the ground floor for cars.
Check your notice, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
But
This is an interesting one. I think I like this channel. I think I like this channel. So he's got tutorials and stuff. But I mean, these like long videos are kind of confusing. What if we just do this? Oh, we got, what is this again? It's like Xavier Renegade Angel or something. I think I've heard that that's a good one. We got ANCAP memes, but I think this guy is legit an ANCAP or something. Something similar enough to it that it, you know, the differences are negligible. We got a 6-second crying Pepe. Oh man, that's a real sad Pepe right there. It's a rare one, too. I've never seen that one. Down the rabbit hole. New 3D political compass. Entering hyperspace! Hold on tight! Well, I think we gotta watch, oh god, Ancapistan?
You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance.
I don't remember that much about ANCAPs and whatnot, but, like, would you even have roads? Wasn't that the joke about ANCAP, when there's roads? And, you know, it's a big sad frowny ANCAP? Pollen ball? Isn't that what it is? So why would you have, like, a tunnel here? I feel like you would all just kind of, I don't know. I'm not educated on the ANCAP, so maybe this will brighten my horizons or something. We've got some more cool music. Hang on. No, you know what? I have the perfect song for this too. I've been just waiting. Oh no, I don't have it saved. What the hell? Hang on. Hold the fort. What is the name of the? Oh yeah, it's this one. Do you feel trapped? So why are there like supermarkets there? Isn't this Ancapistan? Should there even be a market? Okay, now we have some kind of a structure from like... Oh my god. What is this place? This is like a Borderlands level. What the hell is this? This is what Tim Pool wants us to fight for. This is a cyberpunk nightmare. I mean, like, you see how... God damn it. Whatever, fine. You fucking see how clean this place looks, right? And you're, like, going through this, and it's like, look at all these little, like, Lego houses. But if you've got 215% higher population density than Manhattan, then you can fucking bet that this place is gonna be litter central. I don't know if he's got a plan for that, but if we're packing all these people in this crackdown-looking city... yeah, it's gonna be pretty disgusting pretty quick. This is, I mean, I keep making references to various things, but it keeps reminding me of various, like, scummy future cities that I've seen. It reminds me of, like, the residential complex from Cyberpunk. You know, the place that where you live. Like, it reminds me of that. No place that's depicted as a nice utopian location, basically. All places that are like, boy, this place is disgusting, but kind of looks cool if you're living in the 21st century. Mandated soccer fields and tennis courts and parks. Everything has been mathematically calculated to perfection, chat. So, like... Oh, shut up, Hitman music. So, like, imagine... These are all, like, residences or whatever, right? Imagine you live here. See this one black dot at the tip of my mouse cursor? Imagine you live here. And you're just in this this horrible, frightening world that looks like a Final Fantasy city. You just live, like, in this one tiny little spot. Like, what's your life like, you know? It just seems... It reminds me of, like, commie blocks, where it's like, hey, great, you efficiently housed everybody in the most depressing way possible. Good job. I mean, it is a lot better than sprawling suburbs, I guess. This is certainly a forward-thinking way of building a location, I guess. I'm not going to say that it's not impressive how this looks or whatever. It certainly looks interesting. Like, I keep comparing it to video games that are noted for having cool art design. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting-looking location. A little basic, you know, it's not exactly PS5 rendered with ray tracing or whatever, but it's interesting. It's a nice little miniature city, but it's a little more interesting when you start to think about the fact that it's called Ancapistan, and that this is meant to be like I guess a utopian society free from... What is it that the ANCAPs don't like? Is it just the government or money or something? Aren't they like super libertarians? So, I don't know. But whatever it is, it's some wackadoo shit. Some schizo thread shit. But, you know, whatever motivates you to make something, this is pretty cool. I won't lie. It is fairly cool. They hate taxes, right. Well, who doesn't? You know, at least we can all agree on that. We got $100 from Piles. I noticed he's playing music from the movie Pleasantville. Also, you mentioned Persona 5 in your last stream. Yeah, I'm a fan. I played it a bunch like 5 years ago, but haven't beaten it yet. Well, I've been playing a lot of music from it lately, so yeah. It's a pretty good game. I'm planning on maybe playing Persona 3 Portable when it hits Steam or whatever in a little bit. I still am morally objecting to the fact that they are re-releasing the portable version rather than A, the PS2 version that's better, or B, remake like the PS2 version in a modern way and have the stuff that people like from the portable version, you know. But instead we're just getting a PSP game put on PC for fucking some reason. I don't know. But I'll probably play some of that. That might be fun. I'll do a stream of that. But yeah, no, this is Ancapistan. Very interesting stuff. Thank you, by the way, Piles. I appreciate it. I thought I told you last stream to stop sending me money, but you know, you just didn't get the memo, I guess. Thank you though. I appreciate it. I do. Anarcho-Monarchism IRL Corona Edition. What Rick Wakeman album is this from? So this guy's coming out here and, you know, he's dressed in his full metaverse regalia. He's got his They Live glasses here in 3D, so that he's truly woke. He can see through the alien, reptilian lies. He's got his Wu-Tang Clan bandana, or whatever this is, that's covering half his face. But he's also got a mask here to, you know, make sure that he's complying with all of the local guidelines and whatnot, except it's not really connected to his face, but it does match his weird ascot thing. However, that does not match the jacket or the weird thing on his face. I don't know what that is. Why does he have a cape? Why does Mahomie have a cape? Why does bro got a cape on right now, though? You know, there used to be a joke about fedora neckbeards with a cape. I mean, we're just glossing over the fedora, too. I mean, that goes without saying, but he's also got a... Plus, he got the Wu-Tang sword down there, but we used to make a joke about fedora neckbeards wearing a cape. Like, oh, I tripped over my cape on the way into GameStop, but yeah, I mean, the cape's really been taking a hit the last few years. I remember Super Karen from the QAnon video, that lady with the cape. I mean, yeah, the cape has seen better days. Obviously, this is a joking getup, but you know, it does lead one to wonder what the joke is and who the joke is on, and what the point of the joke is, and whether or not I'm just supposed to be laughing at you. Because that's all I'm getting from it so far. So I don't know what this is from, but is this legitimately Dragon Quest music? Because I could swear this is either Dragon Quest music or it's like, I don't know, something else that's terrible. Oh yeah. So how you figure that you can even fuck with mine? So, again, what is the point of this? This is anarcho-monarchism IRL. So, I mean, I don't know what them fancy big book learning words mean, but I guess that's some pretentious shit, whatever. It's one of those cool political parties that get 5 votes, I think. But I just don't understand. I mean, is the joke just that he's dancing around looking stupid? Because that's, you know, he's pretty good at that. I mean, that's pretty funny. But I feel like it's supposed to be making fun of someone or parodying someone or something. Oh, it's from Secret of Mana. Okay, well that's fine then. See, Secret of Mana had good music, but, you know, it can sometimes LARP as every song. My thing is, Dragon Quest doesn't have bad music, it's just that every single song sounds the same. It's been like 11 games plus a bunch of spin-offs. They're all the same. They all sound the same. It's that it's that guy that's like the composer who also hates gay people and denies like war crimes or something. He's a real piece of work, but yeah, he's been composing every Dragon Quest game, and I really wish they would get somebody else to maybe, I don't know, spice it up a little, because they are all the same soundtrack. It's really, I don't know, it's like they're all fine, but they all just sound like this. Oh, did that guy die finally? Thank God. I mean, rest in peace. So anyways, there's this video. I'm assuming it's not going to at any point make more sense, but you know, at least he likes Renegade Angel or whatever it's called. Climate Change LOL here. I guess we have to watch one of these. This is, I guess it started with Ancapistan and now it's become Arcology 7 or whatever. So what is this? We've got some more cool licensed music. Let's, you know, hang on. This is such a cool looking Fortnite map, bro. Tennis court for scale. Now we've got a giant dome. Oh, it's a greenhouse, right. Is there just water slides? What is that? Oh, you're going too fast, bro. Slow it down. You got cable cars there. Walkways. I am not seeing roads, though, so I guess the ANCAPs have ditched the roads. Seems to mostly be non-traffic, or like foot traffic. Yes! A world without the automobile! This man has figured it out! Oh, he is also a Not Just Bikes viewer, I see! I see! I mean, I can agree with that! This is a utopia, to some extent. But it's also scary a little bit. Again, it reminds me of a lot of places that things didn't go well for in fiction. Artificial waterfalls. Sure, just laser waterfalls or whatever. We got a sky train there. Or something. I'm so hungry I could scarf down a Sky Burger. Amusement park, huh? Alright. Alright. Oh, and you've got the mega super complex over here. That's frightening. Only 144,000? What are you talking about? I thought you said it was 4 times more than Manhattan or something. Maybe he means on every one of these squares or hexagons. Rotationally symmetrical tension structure. Sure. I mean, no, you know, it is cool. It is cool. All jokes aside, it's an interesting thing that this person is putting together. It's very meticulously detailed, seems to be something they're passionate about. I don't know what their deal is politically, what hashtag climate change lol is, but, you know, it's interesting. It's some interesting stuff. Definitely higher grade shitposting than the, higher grade shitposting than the first thing, the Christmas parodies, I would say. Let's move along here. Somebody in chat had a suggestion, actually. Please take a look at Dahir Insat after this. I will assume that this is someone who is maybe connected in some way. Retsupre? Who? What is this? What the hell is this? Wait, Retsupre talked about this guy? What? I've never heard of this before. There are like... Wait, okay, it's from 6 years ago. This is like after I stopped watching Retsupre. That would explain it. Okay. Well, I don't know what this is. This is like a Russian guy? He's got 1 million subs. I mean, I don't know what I click on. I'm not watching a Retsupre video, not until I do the retrospective. The retrospective. Oh god, that's the name of it, isn't it? That's gonna be the name of it. Dahir Insat safe bed. Okay. Here's one from like a while ago. So what the hell is this? This is Russian. Are we gonna be able to understand what this is in Russian? I'm only watching this because apparently Retsupre watched this, so I'm like, what the hell? This is not a video game or a Let's Player.
We'd like to present the latest
okay, it's not in Russian.
invention from Dahir Inshat, the Earth
Inshat. Okay, he inshat the bed.
Quake Safety Bed. Every year, there are tens of thousands of underground tremors in various parts of the world. The vast majority of these tremors are so slight that we don't even notice them. But all it takes is one earthquake in a city to put hundreds of thousands of people in danger.
Yeah, what does happen to Arcology City and Kapistan when the earthquake hits, when the big one hits? That's a concern.
One of the main causes of death during an earthquake is the destruction of buildings, especially if the earthquake happens while people are asleep in their beds. For people living in seismically active regions, Dahir Inshat has developed the Earthquake Safety Bed, which instantly transforms into a shelter during the first underground tremors of...
Okay, all right now. This is a joke. This is a joke, though.
Shelter.
This is not real. This is not a real... this is not a real video. This is a joke video. This is a video they made to be funny. They just fold you up like a hot dog? Is that how it works? Uh-oh, the earthquake is coming. Fold her up like a hot dog and stuff her inside of what looks like a barbecue. Oh yeah, just go inside the coffin real quick. It's fine. You'll be safe. You're gonna wind up like Indy in the fridge. This is a joke. This is not real. Yeah, he gone. He gone. Yeah, you got a hug box. You know, this is your safe space, everybody.
Develop the earthquake safe.
When those mean shitposting trolls on 4chan come to your blog and make fun of your art, All you need is Dahir's invention and you will retreat safely within your space. You know, truly, this is something that we've needed for years.
The ground tremors of an earthquake. Let's see how it's made. A frame made of metal pipes containing a composite mass provides the design with necessary rigidity. This allows the bed to maintain its shape beneath falling debris and protect its human occupant from harm. If necessary, the frame...
I mean, I guess this could be useful, but it feels like... I don't know... Like, you should probably just... I don't know, fucking wake up in an earthquake? I'm sorry, I don't know. It's like, what? Why do we need this? So that in the event... Like, imagine this as a concept, too. Imagine buying, however expensive this would be, you buy this thing, right? And it's like, hey, if there's ever an earthquake, and if you happen to not wake up because the world is exploding... the survival safety bed will wrap you swaddlingly, tenderly in its arms, safely, forever. I don't know, that seems like a very, very specific use case, you know? Like, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I would wake up from the earthquake. I don't think I need the special bed.
Can be made
but I don't
out of
think
other
this is
materials,
real. This has
like
got to be a
carbon pipes,
joke.
for example. The bed is equipped with vibration and safety sensors. The vibration sensors are calibrated to react to underground tremors of a specific intensity. The security sensors, on the other hand, prevent the device from activating if there's an obstacle blocking the lid from closing.
Okay, but what if I have a nocturnal emission all over the sheets? Does it do anything about that?
When the device
What
activates...
about like when I pee-pee? What about when I pee-pee in the bed? Does it do anything about that?
The mattress
No.
descends and the person...
It's so good.
Lid from closing. When the device activates, the mattress descends and the person is enclosed in
There was a delay on that. It was
a protected space. A lid automatically closes over the bed.
Oh my god, it looks like some kind of like... It looks like it's meant for pets or something. Look at this. Look at this. This is a cartridge slot for an NES. You blow out your copy of Mario and then you shove it on in there.
Automatically closes over the bed. The lid's closing equipment can function in various ways.
Well, I keep seeing this in like, it keeps looking different in every shot. Because obviously it's not a real product that exists, but every time they show it, it's like a completely different design of
Depending
it.
on the bed's size and design.
Okay, I guess there are multiple versions of it,
The
alright.
bed can also be equipped with vents to let air in. As long as there's no danger from smoke, these vents can be opened from the inside. Inside the bed are crucial items such as dry rations, water, hygienic bags, a first aid kit, a fire extinguisher, and a gas mask.
Well, okay, that's great when you buy it, but in like 10 years when there's finally an earthquake, I imagine a lot of that's gonna be, like, not good anymore. I know it's like shelter food, it probably doesn't go that bad, but, stale ancient water, that's great.
Each owner can stock their bed with whatever items they consider necessary.
You will live in the
event
pod!
The earthquake is
Now, this is basically like one of those pod hotel things where it's like, I mean, I don't know, if you could set up your laptop with RetroArch in there, you'd probably just be set for life, really. I mean,
by a fire.
I don't need a window, I just need a vent.
Of the bed is enclosed in non-flammable material with a heat-resistant layer that keeps the temperature inside the bed within safe levels. The frame of the bed can be marked with identifying signs to make it easier for rescue.
Ooh, stinky boy, in here, trapped in here, chastity bed, please don't unlock, I've been naughty.
Teams to find it.
You know, you got a lot of stickers that come with it. Some of them are weirder than
The
others.
bed can also be equipped with a radio beacon. To make sure the bed can fit any home decor, Dahir and Schatz designers have envisioned dozens of decorative variations. The price of the bed depends on its dimensions.
I mean, like, yeah, it does look, I guess it doesn't look, like, so terrible. It does look somewhat designed into the room in such a way. It doesn't, you know, entirely stand out, but I don't know, again, it just seems like such a specific use case. I mean, I guess if there's any kind of disaster, you can kind of just retreat into there. Imagine that, though. Imagine that moment where it's like, oh shit, the aliens are coming! And you have, like, that sci-fi moment where you, like, strap yourself into the chamber. Like, You get submerged under the amniotic fluid of the bunker.
Construction characteristics and frame materials. For example, a bed with a steel frame could cost about $3,000.
Oh boy, how about that? Yep. Just buy our bed for $3,000. I guess beds are pretty expensive in general, but that's still a lot, man. For the unlikely event. I guess if you live in California, or like some other place where there's a lot of earthquakes, I don't know. I guess maybe that could be useful. But that sure seems like a bizarre invention. That seems like a very strange thing. I mean, like, why this? Why not just make like an earthquake alarm clock or something? Like, hey, it reacts to tremors and it'll make like really loud like foghorn noises until you wake up. You know, if there's like any shaking. Like that, there's a good item. There you go. I invented a real item. Somebody go and steal that and make it. That's a real item. Yeah, but this is like such an unnecessary middleman. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to have your bed Iron Man transformo into a safety bunker. But you know, I don't know. You also have to just kind of put your faith in that the bed will do anything. I mean, you know, what if it like tumbles around and you wound up just bonking your head and like smashing yourself apart inside of the thing? Like, I don't know if you're just gonna be like one of those people that goes down Niagara Falls in a barrel. Like, I don't know. I guess he did say it was padded or whatever. I guess it's fine. It's fine. You'll wear a helmet. It'll be fine.
Millions of people have no insurance against natural disasters, and in hundreds of cities, an earthquake is just a matter of time.
Yeah, we can acknowledge the part where the guy was like, you can even choose to have vents. You know, I kind of feel like that would be important, in general, to have a ventilation system. Depending on how long you're going to be in there, that could be important. The idea that it's optional maybe makes me start to question if there's some other oversights in this thing that, you know, maybe this guy hasn't considered.
The earthquake safety bed is your chance for survival. Provide for your safety ahead of time and sleep soundly. If you're interested in this invention, please contact us. We're ready to accept orders for earthquake safety beds, and we'd be happy to answer questions from viewers who are interested in our invention.
Wait, what is this part then? Yeah, okay, it's just going through it again. Dahir in shot. How about that? Here's a okay, this is in Russian. This one's gonna be in Russian, so we're gonna have to just put up with this. Everybody, we're about to suka bliat real hard. Actually, I mean, you know, we can just hang on. You know what always goes with everything? Yeah. Just do a little So we've got some kind of weird tank thing. This is from the creator of the super cool bunker bed. We've got a tank, which has probably got more defense than the Halo tank, at the very least.
Let's look at the fun.
Let's look at the tires. So yeah, we've got a super cool tire, and it can drive through walls. It's like a remote-controlled tank. Right. Combat robot, I see. So this is like a Batmobile that you can just drive around. This is like the Tumbler. Oh yeah, it's gonna fire little marbles out. It's gonna be a battle beat-em-on machine, basically. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. This is all good. This is all well and good, but like, I think we need one that's actually English. This is all fine. So that's the one we watched. Yeah, I mean, Ratsupre is coming up. I was not aware that they were a thing associated with this. Flying train, Dahir Inshot, sorry. Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god. Wow, that's really stupid. I mean, that's like you took a plane and did the forehead meme to its wing. What the hell is this? Why is the wing vertical? I guess maybe it like tilts over. Oh god, this is so dumb. I mean, I'm not an engineer or anything, but I can clearly see that this is not going to be very aerodynamic. This is a flying train. How is it a train if it flies? Now it's just a plane. Oh, okay, it's attached to the rail by this stupid little... Oh, that's terrible. No, that's awful. I mean, wow, that's a really stupid idea, though. Why would you need that, though? This stupid little leg for this plane. Why in God's name would you need this? I mean, we have planes. They work. What is this? I mean, surely you can't assume that that tiny little arm thing is going to keep that thing in the air, either. Sexually wiggles its wings alluringly. Okay, so yeah, that flips over. Why does it need to do that, though? But why? What is the point of that? What does that do? I mean, I'm assuming there's got to be some kind of practical function for why the wing has to, like, extend in this way. This seems really stupid, because it also seems like it would create, like, depressurization issues or something. Why would you need that, though? There's no narration on this one, so we have to just kind of draw our own conclusions, I guess. What is the point? What is the functional point of having the thing close like that? I mean, I guess it's so that people can like board it from on top or something, because it doesn't look like there's doors on the side. Maybe there are under the wing. I don't know, there seems like there's better solutions to this problem. Wow, that is really stupid. That is really stupid. Why is there only one of these arm things? Why is this end of the plane, why is the front of the plane not nosediving into this building right now? There should be if you're gonna do this weird thing where it's being held up by arms, which is like, why even do this? Just have a fucking train. Have a second arm, at least. What the hell? This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm out here telling people that they should have a second arm. Really, I'm one to talk, obviously. Gently settle the dick in. Oh god, it lowers the wheels like that. No, okay, so there are doors! There are doors! So why does it open the wings like that? And also, this is a weird, different one. I'm just kind of noticing now. It's got like open open turbines, I guess, and it doesn't have the big folding wing thing. I don't know if this one would be better or worse. Actually, the wing... What is this? This is more like a helicopter, I guess. Which does seem like if you were going to try to do this bizarre concept, it would probably work better as like a helicopter rather than trying to design it as a plane. It seems like it's like a big airship kind of deal that's being held aloft by these turbines. But I really don't think these few turbines are going to hold this entire giant plane in the air. I don't know about that. Yeah, it's just a nerfed airliner. I don't know what it is, oh, okay, the wings still do this. That is very strange. I don't know what it is, though, chat, because people are like, you know... People are like, plane, train, nerfed airliner, it's supposed to be like a droid? I don't know! Because it seems like it's basically just doing what a train does, you know? But it's just pointlessly making it a plane for no reason. I mean, what is this doing? Is it making the train faster? No, I don't think so. Maybe. I guess maybe if it's like a jet engine powered train. If it's like the plane is sort of speeding along, like the plane is moving, right? And it's moving with the velocity of a regular plane. And then that's dragging along the wheel thing so that it's moving. But then it's just a plane! So then it's no longer a train, it's just a plane. What's the point? This is real dumb, chat. This is real dumb. I love how this video is 3 minutes and it feels like an hour. Stupid little arm. Oh, here comes another one. Your guess again is as good as mine as to why the top end, like the front of the plane is not nosediving when the only thing holding it is this thing in the back. Which, I mean, you would assume that while it's in the air, it would be able to maybe maintain its, you know, it would be able to stay aloft. But while it's landing and it's, like, running out, you know, it has no force, I mean, yeah, it's just the front of it's just gonna tilt into the airport. Look at this, oh, that's not how physics works, dude. Listen, the rules of physics were meant to be broken. You know, it's fine. Oh, that's a capital dumb invention right there. Let's get another one here. Secret deployable HE missile rounds. What in the fuckness? What is this now? Is this some like mujahideen shit? What is this? Well, I mean, that is actually the most I guess that's like the most reasonably useful looking thing that I've seen on here, which is like, this guy, this is an interesting guy who seems to be trying to like, I thought it was a joke at first, but I'm really not sure now. He seems like he's genuinely trying to make weird inventions or something. And I mean, this could maybe be a good, like, tool for a military to have or something. But I don't know, to have this next to the civilian passenger plane train, you know, I mean, I don't know. That's a little weird. That there's just now, like, what is that, a mine? Well, it's a missile round. Wow! Yeah, I mean, I don't know how feasible this would be, but I mean, it seems like the thing that would be the most close to an actual invention that exists. Like, I could see, you know, the Koreans using this or something. I don't know. And that's it, I guess. That's it. That's the video. Message to... Oh. I want to click on the Retsupre ones, but like, man. Transformer mobile homes.
Combine freedom of movement and the comforts of home with Transformer homes from Dahir Inshat. Mobile Transformer homes are a new way of combining frequent travel with ordinary day-to-day life. Assembled, it looks like a conventional truck trailer.
Well, don't we already have, like... Wait, don't we already have mobile homes? And, like, RVs and such? Don't we already have trailers? What is this, then? that it's different from that.
And can be driven hundreds of miles. But let's see it transform into a real house. In less than an hour, hydraulic devices transform the trailer into a large and sturdy cottage.
Oh my God.
You get a proper home with none of the fuss and bother of...
This is a very cool 3D simulation you've created, bro. I don't think this is how reality works, though.
Building. Transformer homes are built for decades of use. They are weatherproof and they keep the heat in brilliantly. So living in one of these...
Yeah, I mean, it's quite literally what it says it is. It is a transformer mobile home. It is a home that is mobile because it can literally do a Optimus Prime transformo and turn into a truck. Which is like, you know... I'm sure that makes total sense. I'm sure the plumbing and the electricity, I'm sure it all works out. No problems there. Nothing to be concerned about there. I'm sure that's fine. But, man, this is sure dumb.
It's just as comfortable as it would be an ordinary cottage. In a mobile home, there's even room for a large family. You can set up separate zones for work.
What about your house? Like, what about your possessions? Well, this is just an empty house, so, you know, it's really not showing what happens to your possessions. I mean, it's a 10-minute video. I'm sure it will get to, like, how you have to strap down your futon so that it, like... That really doesn't feel like it would work that well, and it would probably destroy a lot of your shit. God forbid if you have any PS4 games on a shelf.
And leisure. The exterior and interior of the home are designed in accordance with the purchaser's wishes. To guarantee you a normal, familiar way of life, our transformer homes can connect to utility mains. And there is also an independent mode. A transformer home can also be an excellent solution for trading companies, healthcare providers,
Well, yeah, given that this looks like some sort of science fiction Mars instant deployment, like, station, and not like a real thing that exists, yeah, it probably would be great for, like, you know, Fallout New Vegas trading caravans or whatever. Not necessarily for real people in the real world, though. But don't worry, because it connects to the internet and everything. It'll absolutely destroy your computer and your television, but it connects to the internet, so you're fine.
armed forces, and the emergency services. As you see, a mobile transformer home gives you reliable accommodation, home comforts, and free...
Of course it's all CG, chat member. You expect this person to actually build any of this? I mean, I'm left to wonder what the point of this is. Is it just to show off the CG skills? I mean, I guess this is a cool idea, man, but so is Superman. You know, like, great. What is the point? This isn't like an invention. This is like, hey, magic is cool. Would be great if we had that. Like, you know, it's marginally more practical than that.
Freedom of movement, all at the same time. To find out more about mobile transformer homes, visit daherinchat.com.
Well, what about the whole entire rest of the video? Generic butt rock. Yeah. So the fleet is finally leaving. We got the GTA, like, cinematic cam. I do wonder what program this was all done in, because, like, I mean, this doesn't look like GTA. It reminds me of, those terrible, like, Eastern European simulators. Like, Transformer Mobile Home Simulator 2022. And it's, like, only in German, and it doesn't work properly. That's what it looks like. It looks like one of those. So this is just... I do question how these videos are put together, where they have the actual presentation thing for like a minute, and then the whole rest of the video is just like the B-roll of what you know. Well, yeah, that's that. That's Dahir Inshat, an interesting person. A hard stop. So that's him. Let me see if I have anything else here. We have this guy. I don't know how much we'll look at this guy, but on the subject, we looked at a guy earlier who I found through Muda's deep web browsing videos. This is another one who I looked up. Another one who I think. Well, this one was interesting because he found the guy's like web page on the dark web or whatever, but then he found his YouTube channel, which is not this YouTube channel. This is a different channel. That channel seems to have been taken down or something, and this one is as new as a few weeks ago. So it's actually very prescient timing, I guess, in my behalf. This is the Ordre des Schizos Illuminis. And I guess this is a guy who's trying to like establish himself as a schizophrenic, I don't know, cult leader or something. I'm really not sure. Hopefully the videos with the English titles, maybe he's speaking in English. Maybe we'll be able to understand, because his website was mostly in English, despite him being, I think he's French-Canadian? I'm not sure. Guardians of the Faith. See the universe in the atom. He does have this anonymous shirt, you know. Obviously, gotta have that. I was classified as schizophrenic by the system. The Matrix, I see. Who is the devil? The truth about creation. Well, here he is in all his regalia. And he's got like a full mask thing.
Bonjour à tous. Je me présente, je suis Ulysse le Templier, et j'ai la particularité de me souvenir...
Okay, well, he's not even talking in French, though. I mean, this is... Why did you... Wait. Why did you text-to-speech in French? I guess the subtitles are also in English. I don't know, bro. The video title is in English, so...
de mon existence passée au...
But you can see he's, like, not even talking. I mean, he's got this mask on. But, yeah.
sein des étoiles qui nous
Very
entourent.
strange.
Vous qui m'écoutez, vous n'avez pas encore retrouvé la mémoire, et j'ai hâte de faire votre connaissance afin de vous révéler ce que je sais sur la vie, l'existence, l'au-delà, l'univers et Dieu.
Well, you're gonna have to try to convince me first that French people exist, and, you know, I'm not buying it.
Et j'aimerais vous dire que Dieu existe, car il m'a envoyé un ange me faire des révélations et part d'un projet. Ce que j'ai
He's looking deep and longingly into our eyes, chat.
compris, c'est que le but de la vie est de faire des œuvres bonnes avec ce qu'on a et avec le temps.
You could have just put this up with an English voice to, like, text-to-speech. I mean, you know, you just have an English version of the video, really. That would be fine. But instead you're just... I don't understand why he's even on camera, either, because he's clearly not talking, so why is he just staring at us?
Qui nous est donné à disposition.
Is this
Depuis
meant
les
to, like,
révélations
convince us that he's actually talking?
de mon ange, je me sens investi d'une mission que je vais vous faire part dans cette vidéo. Pour commencer, sachez que je reviens de loin et que j'ai des choses à vous...
Weird. Very weird. Classified as schizophrenic by the system, even though he's not crazy. Oh, we got the Twilight Zone. And now there's just no...
Dieu et son commerce.
Oh, okay.
Le principe de la religion est de pouvoir vaincre la mort.
So now he's talking. Alright.
Le principe de la religion est d'accéder après la vie à quelque chose de plus grand que soi-même. D'accéder à l'univers, dans une autre dimension et à une autre époque du cosmos qui nous entoure. Le principe de la religion est de croire en un Dieu de bienveillance et de croire en un Dieu d'amour, qui est plus grand que soi-même et que personne ne peut atteindre. De croire en un Dieu qui peut nous permettre de vaincre la mort, d'accéder à ce qui est le nirvana.
Why does it always have to be God, man? Why can't they ever just be crazy about, like, Spider-Man, you know? Introducing a schizophrenia website.
ps://jesuisschizophrène.ch
Je suis schizophrène. So yeah, it's sort of like meant for people with schizophrenia, but it's also like perpetuating delusions.
Et me présenter. Pour présenter mon site web, je vous dirais que j'ai cherché à vous partager mon expérience sur la vie, l'univers, les religions et les dieux. Sur ce site web, je vous partage mon histoire, mes délires, mes croyances, mes enseignements, mes propres perceptions et mes propres conceptions que j'ai sur la schizophrénie et de la psychiatrie. Mais je vous laisserai en savoir plus par vous-même sur ce qu'est mon site web en le visitant.
Let me see the website. Let's see. See if we can do the website. Is it gonna have tits? Is there gonna be tits? Well, actually, yeah, kind of.
C'est moi Dieu.
C'est
vous Dieu, c'est vous le corps là, oui, c'est moi, tout est...
What the fuck is happening? Oh, it like auto plays a music video when I show up on this guy's page. So, not a music video. It auto plays this like YouTube video from some French channel, I guess. But then we come down here and yeah. So his name is, Muda was calling him Ulysses. But I think it's literally Euless, because this is like Alice art. Like Alice Madness Returns or whatever. They anime-ified Alice. And he I've seen other stuff in the video that Muda did. There was some Alice stuff on his page. It's like, I guess Alice speaks to him as somebody who probably sees and hears things. The whole thing is in French. I could probably translate it, but I don't know. I don't know, man. We got a lot of stuff. And it kind of just looks like your standard crazy. I don't think there's too much to go over here, but it's interesting that, I don't know, somebody's just out here, you know, trying to, it seems like, create some sort of, I don't know, some kind of safety group, support group kind of deal for schizophrenic people, but, I mean, it also seems to be indicating that he is like, you know, not insane, which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, once you start... My thing is, you know, if there's any question that you're crazy, and you also talk about God, then you're probably just crazy. I'm sorry. I mean, you know, I am sorry to tell you that, but it's probably just that you're crazy. So, I think that'll probably do it. I was gonna go a little longer, but I do want to do some more video editing today. I'm not looking forward to having to slap a bunch of funny, I don't know what I'm gonna do, like when I have to say cum fungus towel, I guess I'm gonna change that to like chum jizz rag or something. Chum jazz rag. I don't know. We're gonna have to make it YouTube appropriate. Also, before we go, I do have to point out this video here from our boy Ulysses or whatever. He does have this DMC reboot art of Dante and Angels, which I guess maybe he doesn't. Thanks, Creative Cloud, appreciate it. I guess maybe he doesn't realize that that's from a terrible video game, but yeah, that's kind of funny. So let me get some music going here. I got an album here I haven't played in a long time, but it's a good super chat song, super chat background album. Some Dutch treat, which is truly a treat, really. Let me see here. So we got $10 from Isabel Jensen. I had a seizure episode last night on New Year's Eve and split my head open. Have Staples keeping it together now. Hope you all have a better start to the year. Hashtag New Year, New Me. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. That's quite a tumble you took. That's pretty bad. Be careful about that. I hope your brain meats are all in the right place, you know. $5 from Kate. Happy New Year and fly the flag high for our Queen Romana. That's right. Peace and prosperity or perish. That's right. $10 from Chad Sobodash. Wife and I caught Wu flu and were miserable for New Year's Eve. This makes it all worthwhile, Claw. Thanks, Claw. Well, sorry to hear about that too. Jeez, everybody's having a crappy time. And here I thought me just being the IRL representation of that meme of the neckbeard who's like trying to sit at his computer, and then there's fireworks outside and they're glaring on his screen, so he like closes his blinds and keeps playing his hardcore gamer video game for gamers. That was basically me last night. So yeah, I thought I had it bad, but it seems like some other people had it worse, so sorry to hear about that. $2 from Victor Martinez, 2020 Part 3. Well, you know, 2022 wasn't all bad. It was just mostly bad. $10 from Ponelander. Are you familiar? Are you in leagues with Mevolander? 50 DKK from Galaxina, 2023. Oh, burps, Morty. 2023, need to replace swear words with variations of gunt to comply with Google/YouTube. Happy New Year, Claw from Denmark. Here's to another one. Another one! Well, thank you. Happy New Year. To Denmark. Happy New Year to Denmark, and nowhere else. Then $2 from Chase Cochran. Happy New Year, Claw Daddy. Yeah, you know, I love it when you people make me say the Claw Daddy thing. That's great. Thank you. Happy New Year. 972 from Exiled Postman. No matter how bad it gets, you just have to keep on laughing. Yeah, I guess that's what he would have wanted. 651 from Exiled Postman. She can't open a jar and she has twice as many hands as you. No, I mean, I've struggled with jars before too. But I've never been that upset, and at least I have an excuse, you know? So that's that's the difference. 651, I read that one. $5 from Wiggly Fungus. Is no one believing that she's acting dramatic to try to act funny, hence the camera? Well, I mean, possibly, but she just has the whole rest of her TikTok as well, where she's just, like, not a very good cook. So, I don't know. I think it might be some combination of the two, maybe. $5 from Phantom Manass. Played any of the 100 variations of Receive You from Yakuza? Yeah, the only one I had, apparently, was the North Star one, which is a good one, but not necessarily fitting with everything. $2 from Jules Yak. Happy New Year, Claw. Happy New Year. €5 from LXK. Classic YouTube content. Just someone exploiting a person with mental problems for reactions. I'm not talking about you. Oh no, it's fine, bro. Listen, no, I mean, listen. The vast majority of people that are crazy on the internet are crazy in real life, if that makes any sense. I mean, anybody you're laughing at, it's like you can pretend, you can tell yourself that they're not that they're not like, you know, in need of some sort of medication, but in most situations it's true, so, you know, we can just kind of consider that as a baseline. I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't think the neighbor person was just exploiting them. It seems like the lady just has her channel separately from that, so at least that's good. At least she's in control of whatever was happening there. $2. Oh, read that one. $5 from Chase Cochran. Imagine your neighbor asks you to come over and record something, and you discover she's both mentally unwell and a horrible cook. Yeah, I mean, it seems like that might have been just what happened there. $2 from Nay. When does she boil the beef, or did I miss it? Well, interestingly, she began to cook her beef, and then she tossed the beef out of the pan and boiled everything else in the fat from the beef. So, that's a mood right there. That's a way to do things, I guess. I mean, you know, there's no law saying you can't. $2 from Victor Martinez. Suffering for the rest of us. That's right. Suffering in January for the rest of us. $2 from AK. Happy New Year, Bear Man. Well, Happy New Year, Chat Man. Thank you. $10 from John Doe. The lesbian chef is like a combo of Nikocado Avocado and the green-haired TikToker faking Tourette's tics. Also, Happy New Year. I think I was gonna look at that lady at one point, the TikToker. I think somebody might have made a doc for me or something, but like I just didn't get around to it. I don't remember her name. Wasn't it like Ticks and Tricks or something? I don't know. It was like some kind of pun name, I think. $2 from Jules Yak. Cooking with K Cinematic Universe. Yeah, I mean she's just down the block probably. $2 from your mother, Alan Tutorial, but IRL. Yes. I mean, at least that first video. I don't know about the later ones. They seem to be a little more reasonable. $2 from Nay Nay Nay, King Cobra Eye. Oh boy, that's true. She does, doesn't she? That is true. King Cobra Cooking, too. $10 from Indica Baby. My new yard did not start off great, but seeing this live has definitely made it a little bit better. Thank you for providing something to laugh at. Well, I'm sorry that they ruined your yard. I'm assuming you meant New Year, but, you know, hopefully your yard is okay. They didn't toilet paper your place or anything. Thank you. $20 from Weirdo. Loved you for years now. Hope you are well. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate hearing that. We're approaching the 4-year anniversary or something of the first ever Ashtar video, which was basically the first. I mean, I had some other stuff on the channel before that, but more or less we're approaching 4 years. So I think it's 4. Has it been 4 or 3? I don't even remember. Oh God. It's been a while. But nice to have you here. Glad to have you here. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for donating. €5 from Alex K. Well, I take back what I said earlier. I guess it's just her making strange food. Yeah, I mean, outside of whatever the neighbor is doing, it seems like she's just making some bizarre stuff. Sheepard's pie and whatnot. $5 from Victor Martinez. In 2022, I promised to lose weight, but ended up with a bigger gunt. This year, I hope to change it around in some ways. Well, you know, I don't remember what my resolution was. I think it was to move out of this apartment, which was at least half successful. I'm still almost done with that. We're almost ready to go. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can all stick to our resolutions, but you know, it's hard sometimes because life just beats you down. You have this resolution to lose weight or quit smoking, and it's like, well, it's just that food and smoking help me feel better or whatever, you know. So I don't know. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't do your resolution, because most people don't, I guess. Don't be too down in the dumps about it. 543 from Exiled Postman. Who, what, when, where, and most importantly, why, in the 9 circles of hell, is this woman deep frying her bacon in French fry oil? We don't know. We don't know. It wasn't like breaded bacon either. It wasn't like that was the point. It was just being fried in a bunch of oil for no reason. It was very alarmist cooking. I'm going to use the word alarmist. $2 from Cowboy Bob, 27. Yummy microwave steak. That's right. Nicely cooked steak in the microwave that was then basically not cooked in the oven afterwards, and she just bit into it and ate it, and that was the food. That was the whole food. It was a real recipe. $2 from Light Grove. Cobra made crab claw nachos recently. Oh, don't rise above your station, Cobra. Good lord. Don't try to get all Wolfgang Puck here, Cobra. More like Wolfgang Cuck. Yeah, that doesn't sound appetizing. We might look at that again and sometime in the distant future, but we did Cobra like a month ago or something. I think we're good on him. $10 from Billiam Dianthus. Happy New Year, Claw. Here's some muns for booze and or aromatherapy herbs. Here's to another year of sickos, degenerates, and S-weirdos, lol. Cheers. Well, you know, I'm not even going out of my way to find the S-weirdos anymore. They're just kind of... They accidentally show up, like, constantly. I don't know, if we can find another Jonathan, whatever his name was... What was his name? He had like 15 channels that all had different last name, but that guy. If we could find another guy like him, that'd be really interesting. Popsicle Jonathan with 10 pounds. Happy New Year, man. Well, thank you. Happy new Bingus. Happy trash stream. $5 from Always Zero. Dropping into your videos midstream is the biggest whiplash. You never know what kind of insanity you'll run into. Love ya, Claw boy! Well, thank you. I agree. That would probably be, I can't think of what that experience would be like. I assume that's fun. I assume that's like, oh, he's streaming. What's it gonna be? Oh boy. oh, we're into the crazy, you know, that seems like it would be fun, yeah. I can't relate, but I can imagine. I guess it's kind of like when you jump in on a Sunday stream and it's like, what the hell is Vinny doing? Oh, we're playing Drake of the 99 Dragons. Oh, good God. Like, you know, one of those experiences. $5 from your mother. The internet is a field of cubes. I mean, it is if you're Kevin Perelman, I guess. $10 from your mother. He does that Iron Wrath thing where he talks about things as if you should know exactly what he's talking about, but the things he says are completely unrelatable. Yeah, you know, like he's trying to not get in trouble with any specific people. I mean, that's the way Iron Wrath comes across, is like he thinks that the people that he's subtweeting in his videos are going to be watching his videos and be like, I heard what you said about me. So he has to, like, create what he's passing off as these, like, elaborate, like, hypotheticals. And it's like, okay, bro, we know that this just happened to you. You can just say that this happened to you. But I don't know, your mother I say that as if that's the YouTuber we were looking at. No, that's the person who sent the super chat. No, that Kevin Perelman guy, he's more just like one of those weirdos who's like, hey, welcome to episode 4000, and I'm not gonna give you any recap on what came before, like that kind of thing, which is similar, certainly, but I feel like it's a little different. $2 from John. Claus secretly a Honda Civic Type R. No, I'm not Civic guy, god damn it. I would never. 673 from Exiled Postman. Why do these gang stalk people always tell everyone their life story if they think the entire planet is out to ruin their lives? I don't know. That video was interesting because the guy was clearly operating under the premise, sort of, both the idea that the other dude with the dog was, like, in on it. So he's, like, explaining his own job to him, I guess. But then also, like, trying to get sympathy or something? It's a weird mix, to be sure. Weird mix. $100 from Piles. I read this earlier, but I noticed he's playing music from the movie Pleasantville. Also, you played Persona... I've never heard of Pleasantville. I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to identify that. You mentioned Persona 5 in your last stream. Yeah, I'm a fan. I played it a bunch 5 years ago, but haven't beaten it yet. Well, if you haven't played the Royal version, I suggest just start over with that, because Atlas kind of sucks. I'm gonna be real with you. Atlas just sucks. And, I mean, they're great, you know, they make great games, but they do this thing where I mean, truly, it's like nothing I've seen from anybody else. The only thing I can really compare it to is, like, the definitive edition thing with any game. But it's like any game you play from them is like, yeah, don't even bother. Hey, Persona 6, when's that coming out? Doesn't matter, because it's not coming out. It's in early access until the good version comes out, which adds the new bonus waifu and, you know, fixes all of the things that were bad in the original. And that seems to be the case for every single one of them. Well, no, I guess not 1 and 2, and 2. I guess not that, but yeah, if you only played 5, play Royal. If you only played 4, play Golden. If you only played 3, play Fess. It's really dumb. I mean, it's confusing to new people, and it's also consumer unfriendly, where it's like, well, great, I guess I just won't buy your new game until the good one comes out. It's like, and when am I safe? I played some of Strikers, but am I okay to keep playing it, or are they gonna make Persona 5 Strikers Royale with Cheese bonus edition that has an extra waifu and a bonus dungeon and like 6 extra confidants and a new location, and it's like, oh, I guess I just played the bad one then, huh? I guess I just played the bad one, which thankfully I didn't. I think I played some of 5 years ago, non-Royal 5, and it was like, you know, I mean, I remember enjoying it. I got up to the part where, like, the actual game begins, like Kamoshida's Palace stuff, and I was just like, yep, I'll come back to this one, put a pin in this one for later, and I sure didn't. But yeah, no, I would recommend the Royal version, definitely. Thank you, by the way, Piles, once again. You're consistently giving me, like, $100 a stream or something. I appreciate that. Lord knows. I just hope you're not, I hope you can afford it, that's all. 300 ISK from Snack. people really speak French? It's so bad, though. I know. I mean, I live in a whole country with these people. Don't worry, French people. I am partially French, I think, or something. I think my dad's like half French or something. He's like also adopted though. I don't know. I think I'm allowed. I'm Canadian. They're white. It's fine. $20 from Milksteak. No message, but thank you. Thank you. $2 from Tyler da Melon Dragon. Sup, bear dude. Love your vids. Happy New Year. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Happy New Yingus. $5 from Shelly R. Happy New Year. Laughed more. Already a good start. Keep up the humor. You legend. Oh, you bloody legends, you. Well, thank you. I might stream again tomorrow or whenever. I always say that, and it's usually never true. Usually I need like a day to recharge or something, but I don't know. I always want to, but then I'm just, I wind up like tired. Let's see, $5 from Ticked Turmoil Potato. Happy New Year's, Deadwing. Happy New Year's, chat. Let's not use nukes again this year, too. Yeah. Let's refrain from that for another year, hopefully. $2 from Just Larm. Happy Society, Claw. Society! $2 from Austin Shale. King Cobra was arrested Christmas for public intoxication. Oh, boy. Well, that's a sad way to spend your Christmas. I mean, I believe it. He seems like he's been kind of, I don't know, spiraling a little bit. $5 from Milady Class. Hey, Claude, did you hear about the new YouTube policy? Oh, I sure did! It's a good thing that, like I said, I started the stream with this. You are maybe a little bit late, which is understandable, but yeah, I started the stream and I was just like, hey, it's sure great that not only did YouTube decide to randomly enact sweeping policy changes, which are going to affect everybody on the website, which is a cool thing that they do sometimes, as we all know, but they decided to do it while I was working on my 4chan nostalgia video, which, I wasn't planning on censoring super heavily, but, in light of the modern climate, I might just have to censor a couple words. I might just have to cover a couple words up a little bit with some nice things, I might just have to come up with some clever ways to get around some of the things. I'm just gonna spoil it for you. The end result of this video is gonna be there are going to be censors on words that don't even need censors because thanks, Susan, because this is what we're resorting to. I'm just gonna make absolutely sure, but don't worry, the good version of it will still be available. You'll still be able to watch the good non-ridiculous sabotaged bullshit version. I'm planning on making the proper version of these new 4chan videos available in their full uncensored glory as free Patreon posts. So you don't have to pay anything to my Patreon. You can just go there and watch the proper video, but if you want to kick me a couple bucks or whatever, you can do that as well. But yeah, the version that you'll see on YouTube will be a 2023 edition. A 2023 reflection on 2011 4chan. So I'm sure that'll go great. I'm sure that's gonna be great. Yeah, $2 from my lady class. Also, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. As long as we keep going. I don't know. I almost started the stream with Funeralopolis. Nuclear warheads ready to strike. This world is so fucked. Let's end it tonight. But, that seems like a bit of a downer. We want to try to strive for a good stream. A good year. That whole thing. And then we have 1285 from Exiled Postman. Imagine you live in Ancapistan. Your job is to drive the flying train so you can afford the mortgage on your transforming house. You sneeze in your bed and you are entombed. Happy New Year. Well, you're just mixing up two entirely separate content creators here, sir. But I can understand why you're doing that, because they both rely on bizarre, incomprehensible, and inconceivably impossible CGI inventions. So, why not assume that the flying train can exist in Ancapistan? That's a perfectly logical deduction to make, really. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Maybe a new stream tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe something else. I don't know. For every day I'm not streaming, I'm busy at work on this horrible new video. It's The final, little update by the way, the final length of the new video, part 1. This is a dual release by the way. It's episode red and episode blue. And episode red is going to be over 40 minutes, and blue is probably going to be significantly longer because I have all just long form screen caps to be reading for the blue one. So episode red is like all fast, like rapid fire, like nothing over maybe 2 minutes or so in entire time it takes to read the thing. Episode blue is like full threads, full like sagas and shit like that. And I haven't even recorded for that yet. I've been focusing entirely on the red one so far. So, but it's coming along nicely. It's one of the best videos I've ever edited, if I do say so myself. If I'm allowed to think that of my own work. But, you know, I liked that last one that I made, the nostalgia hijacking thing. Was hoping that it would be like, kind of, you know, do some numbers, but sadly, I guess it didn't catch a lot of attention. But I'm not trying to let that get me down too much, because the passion that went into editing that one and adding a bunch of little quirks and little like subtle edits or whatever, I'm putting that into this new one as well. So hopefully it will not be instantly age restricted and buried the moment that I post it in this modern new Susan climate. But you know, that being said, thank you everybody. That was the stream. I appreciate you coming out, and we will have probably another one soon. Penis.